right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a Thanksgiving Eve stream here of Iowa State basketball and College Hoops 2K8. We are in the NCAA Tournament. Oh, my goodness. I'm already having a meltdown. Of course, easily beat number 16 Winston-Salem State. We are on our way to face number 8 Michigan State, who is a stealth number 8, I gotta say. That's a team. So I'm a little worried about how this is going to turn out, but we'll see. I've been fairly successful, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Even then, you got Jesus, Villanova and West Virginia are just on fire. California is probably on fire too, in more ways than one. But nonetheless, we'll see how we do as we face Michigan State. We are the defending champs, so there's at least that much. Let me see here. So we got the home jerseys. All right, yeah, we'll stick with that. Move the arm just a little bit. So squeaky. I really need to get some WD-40. I mean to do that constantly. I'm at the store a lot. Like, I'm at the store enough I could have easily just picked up a can of something or other, but I just never have. Hope it's not too loud. I don't think it is, but we'll see.
Iowa State controls the opening tip.
All right, here we go. Whoop, that's not the right button.
From 20 feet out.
All right, good start.
The opening field goal. They take a
See, sometimes I'm just I'm used to the different controls for the different games. I'm a little used to the 2K14 stuff because I had an arm and half a body in his face there. There was no way he was making that one.
That's how you lock your man up. Zivanovic dishes it to the elbow. Chuisi backs him down.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That last layup.
For a scorer like him, those kind of chances are like taking candy from a baby.
Slaughter passes it up court.
I didn't get around to it just yet, which is fine because I need to.
Downtown.
He might have been thrown off by how wide open he was.
Let's do that.
Last
There we go.
ball was drained by Cox. Lead pass down low. No good.
Nope.
Last layup by Toussaint.
There we go.
Backs in. Zivanovic hands it off.
Oh, what button is that? That's that one.
Buried from beyond the arc.
Perfect. Damn, we're just pulling right ahead right now. I like that.
Blair passes it down
low.
Ah,
son of a bitch! Don't do it.
Out left, McIntosh shoots
all
it.
right,
Nails
I deserve
it from
that
the
one.
wing. He's got two.
Okay.
Zivanovic inbounds the ball. Let's go to our side.
I decided to make it an extra minute each half because I figured we've been scoring a little low
Before the game, I
in the
talked
games.
with Coach Wilson. He
So
said
like,
this team we're facing has already shown what they can do when they get.
That was a bit in the face, but hey, he still made it.
Allow them to get comfortable. He clearly wants to take the thought of back.
Helps that we've just been on fire right now.
Right away, guys.
Thank you, Tracy. Feeds it to the right side. Raises up. Snatched inside by Slaughter. And we can safely say the story of this first quarter has been about their defense.
Good start.
And I don't care how many points you score. If you can't play defense, you can't win. These guys can.
The Great Danes. What team is this?
Knocks down the first one. The Cyclones will bring out some reserves. He gets the second to fall as well. McIntosh inbounds the ball.
Ugh, damn it. Albany. Okay.
Mark. Dishes to the left wing.
Oh, hell.
McIntosh.
Damn,
Can't get the three-pointer
dude.
to fall.
Well, you can't afford to spot the other team any more points, Vern. They're in danger of letting this game be over before the second half.
Chewy backs down.
Oh, my
Last
God.
three-pointer made. Nothing
Dude,
like
it's
jumping on
insane.
your opponent early.
We've had some close games this season, but this is it's kind of ridiculous how they've just
The
been
run
missing
cannot be
everything
stopped by
right now.
McIntosh.
This could be an
Under
easy,
10
quick
minutes
game.
left in the half.
See, now that I've said that, now we're gonna
comes the
slow it
double team.
down.
Feeds left wing. Lee takes the shot.
And now we're gonna miss
Mikulowski
everything.
pulls it in.
'Cause that's how this is
Flick
gonna
up and
work.
in on that last layup. The
Now that I've
Spartans
pointed
take their
out
first timeout.
what's been happening, they're gonna take. Oh my God, what is with his shorts? That was freaky. Is it gonna go back to the litter? I want to go. I want to see it go back to the.
Well, let's get back to the action.
I'd never seen a shorts glitch quite like that. Ugh.
Blair inbounds the ball.
Made a big mistake in going and getting groceries today.
McIntosh.
I kind of knew it was
Misses
going to
the
be busy,
three-pointer.
but I'm like,
That
well,
was
it's a
a much quicker
weekday.
shot
I
than
mean,
they
even
might
if
have
it's
liked,
the
but it
day
was
before
pretty open look,
Thanksgiving,
so
you
it's
know,
tough
it's
to
still
fault him.
it was still
Backs
early
in.
enough in the day. I felt like
Has it right
I'm
wing.
sure it's even
Pulls the
crazier
trigger.
now
The
at
three
like
was
7:30
framed by
now that
Mikulowski.
everybody's out of
And
work.
they now go
It was
up
like
by
2
20.
o'clock. I'm like, yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, it was still busy as shit,
Toussaint bounces it to the right.
as I assumed. Maybe if I went at like 8 in the morning, but there was no way I was getting up before that.
Stolen away. The D was really waiting for it.
There's no
there.
way I was
That's
getting
how
up
you
by
do
then.
it. Keep the
Son of a
heat on.
bitch.
Wait for the misstep and then
What's up? Whole
capitalize.
tournament tonight or just the normal 3 games?
Sensational
I'm not
block.
sure.
The Cyclone.
That's the funny thing about the tournament is if I manage to lose, the whole tournament might be less than that.
Backs him down.
Although this particular game is looking pretty good. I wasn't expecting this. You know, they are a couple points higher than us, but for some reason they just have not been able to get anything going. Probably doesn't help that we're putting a ton of pressure on them. Yeah, let's keep the pressure. All right, defense is still at 40. I'm not
Getting
gonna
set
let
to
that
inbound
go.
the ball.
Keep it
The
going.
Cyclones are going to shake things up a
Info's
little
gotten
bit with
worse as
some
24-hour
subs.
critical care. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
McIntosh inbounds the ball. Takes it up. Tip.
Nope.
Get it out of there, big fella.
Jesus,
You have to
dude.
protect the lane, and that time they tried
Is
to
this
sneak one
is
through
a
him.
done in the
The
first
big guy
half
has
type
spoken.
game? Are we gonna sim after the
Caught.
first
No
half
good
at this
from beyond
point?
the arc. But they're still out in front by 22. Toussaint gets it top of the key. Pass left wing.
Hell,
Mark
it's gonna happen within the weeks.
misses the long one. Under 8 minutes left in the half.
I don't think he'll miss many more of those looks.
Oh shit!
Zivanovic puts it up. Zivanovic keeps it alive on the
All
offensive end.
right.
Gets it inside.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to pump fake first. God damn it! Ooh! He's trying to get all fancy with that. Nope.
Lets it go.
So
run
much in
couldn't
the
be
way.
stopped on the attempt by
They see the
McIntosh.
college football
Orchard
rankings.
brings
I
it
have
up the
not.
floor.
Is there
What a
something
pass.
interesting about it? I assume.
Vasquez goes up. Blair
Oh
allows the
God!
miss
What are you
inside.
doing?
He attacked it with
I should have just
everything
made
he
him
had,
take
but
a
it
shot
still
from there
wasn't
instead
enough.
of trying
Good
to
defense,
lay it up.
Not letting him jam it home.
I mean, I did just hit
Skips
the
it
button trying to
inside.
shoot, but he just decided
Leads
to
him
get
in. And the
fancy
ball
with
will
it.
land
Like
out
that.
of bounds after the errant shot. The Spartans will bring in
I
some
don't know
players
how
from off
Iowa
the bench.
State is better than BYU. You raise a good point. I don't even know where Iowa State is in the rankings
Orchard
or
inbounds the ball. Anticipates the pass.
their record or
Intercept.
anything like
What
that.
great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
God
The
damn it.
steal by
There we
Iowa
go.
State. The
Jesus
Cyclones
Christ.
have got a nice lead. Picked them clean.
Well, the game just
Ooh.
slows down for him to the
A little bit of
point. He
fanciness,
sees
but we
things that
got
others
it. We
don't.
got it. This is unbelievable what is happening. I was expecting a
Slattery
much
unloads,
different
gets the
game than
jumper.
what we're getting right
But
now.
they're still behind by 22. About 6.5 minutes left in the half. Vasquez catches it left side, dumps it off. Cox has it right wing. Takes it up,
Oh my God! I can't believe it. BYU's 14, Coastal Carolina's 20. Playoff rankings are total bullshit. Aren't like half the football teams not playing this year? That probably skews quite a bit of things. As far as I know, I mean, a lot of them, you know. I don't know how many of the. I thought the Big Ten wasn't playing at all, so that eliminates some big teams there.
Slattery inbounds the ball. Nice little crossover. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Zivanovic passes way down court.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job.
Damn it.
They've got a big edge there today.
Yeah, we have quite a bit of world players. I don't think we have a ton of European guys. We have Zivanovic. We have Mikauskas.
One-on-one.
We have some we have some African guys. Chirisi. We had Timba.
They now trail by 22. The Cyclones on a bit of a roll here. Takes it up.
Oh man, Mikauskas. Big Ten decided to play after all. Okay. See, I wasn't 100% sure because they seemed like they were like, nope, absolutely not doing anything. And then the school was like, and then everyone else was just like, no, fuck it, we're playing. It's probably what happened is a lot of them have like a lot of money for TV rights and just, you know, school stuff, you know, ticket prices and all that different stuff.
But he'll go to the line for
they
two.
were like, oh, no, absolutely not. We're absolutely not doing it. And then everyone else is just like, no, fuck it, we'll play. Why not? Like, fuck. All right, yeah, I guess we're fine.
The Spartans will get a few of their starters back in the game.
Penn State's falling apart. Yeah. Penn State's been falling apart for a while.
The Cyclones will go with a different look out there. Blair inbounds the ball.
You know, Penn State hasn't really been, I don't know. Penn State's been like okay, I think, even post.
Passes into the high post.
What's his nuts?
Horton gets it on the strike.
I was gonna say, Penn State has been really iffy post kid fucking. That's a really rough way of putting it. But yeah, I don't know how much better they've been since that whole deal. He only started to play because Ohio State bitched and won. Yeah, because Ohio State Ohio State doesn't have much else going on other than Paterno. Well, there's the other dude.
Has it.
Nebraska bitched and won. Why? Nebraska's not even good anymore. Nebraska's not what they used to be. I can see Ohio State bitching and whining. Michigan probably too.
Inbounds the ball. Michigan
State like, hey, listen,
on the wrong side
you know how much money we make on goddamn football? Ohio State especially has got to make a shitload of money on football.
All of his players within earshot that a run like this is going
be like Alabama's fucking conference being like, yeah, we're not going to play. And Alabama's like, you fucking kidding me? We'll fucking leave. I'm actually surprised that didn't happen this year. Maybe it's because of contracts and stuff, but you know, people being like, you know, conferences being like, we're not gonna do any games this year, and then some of the big teams just being like, fuck it, we're independent.
3 minutes left in the half. With the finish. What a jam.
Good God, I think we're about 3 minutes away from just considering this done. This game might be over in the first half.
Good look by Slaughter, but they're still down by 30.
They're trying to put on the pressure, and it's not working.
Ellerby. The crossover.
That's what I get for doing it as a shooting guard.
I like how he gets himself into defensive position.
I think the Big Ten cares about Nebraska now.
The bank shot didn't fall by Horton. 2:33 left in the first half.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards.
So it sounds like everyone played. Everyone
has it out left.
They're like, well, shit. It's probably a domino effect of like, we're not playing. And everyone's just like, yeah, we're definitely not playing. And then other teams just being like, yeah, fuck it, we'll take their spot. Okay, never mind.
By
I guess we're playing.
Slaughter skips it to the left.
I'd like to send Nebraska back to the Big 12. Probably. Nebraska, you know what? Nebraska was like outgrowing part of the Big 12, and the Big 12 got better.
Bounces it to the left.
And Nebraska shit the bed, and they became the fucking redheaded stepchild of the Big 10, basically.
Passes to the right side. Lee, bullseye.
And now you can't. It's no takebacks. There's no takebacks on Nebraska football anymore.
He's doubled up. Pokes free. Goes up.
Nope.
By Slattery. And they now trail by 33. The Cyclones carry it up. They're on a 15-4 run.
There we go.
Dumps it to the paint. Vasquez has it on the corner. Lee tosses it up.
Nice.
It in from beyond
Jesus.
by 36.
All right, we're up by 36 at the half. This is getting disgusting.
Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Michigan State. Both teams will make
There's still a minute
substitutions.
left. We could still put more in there.
McFadden inbounds the ball. They're bringing the double team.
Oh.
Cox dumps it to the paint. Last
Perfect.
shot laid in by Chuasi.
Put more in.
Irrepressible, Vern. These guys just keep coming after you.
And we're making quick work of these guys.
The Spartans
Oh my
score
God, the
last one to
pressure.
touch
The
it, and they'll
pressure's
turn it
getting
over.
to them.
The Cyclones
Audience are just sitting
going
on
to
their
make some
hands at this point.
substitutions.
Was Iowa in the Big 12? No, I don't think so. Just Iowa State.
Borcher tosses it up court.
It's too quiet in this building, Vern.
Oh.
Some excitement soon. This crowd is going to fall asleep.
Fucking leave the Big 12, yeah. See Bradley play today? Nope. I've not really seen much at all. I gotta admit, if something doesn't specifically show up in my recommended feed for something
Mark
insane
to
that
put an end to
happens.
the run. It drops.
Like the most college football
one
I've
for two
watched
from
this year
downtown.
is whatever the Purdue Minnesota thing was. Shit! I thought I had just enough time. I didn't. That's okay. We're up by 37 points, so that's enough to say bye.
We're all set to begin the second half, so let's get back into it.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and do that, because why not? Jesus. All right, we only scored 14 points in the second half, but, I mean, good Lord. They technically outscored us, but we just completely annihilated them. To the point of we sent them 29 points in the NCAA tournament. Can you imagine a heavyweight fight like that in the NCAA tournament, and that's what you end up getting to watch? That's demoralizing. What's California? Look at that. They ain't even as good as Michigan State. I'm feeling good now. I don't even care who wins between West Virginia and Villanova. Let's just get going. We got some more people to destroy. Let's get to the Sweet Well, we're already in the Sweet 16, aren't we? That was the second round. We're in the Sweet 16 already. Let's get to the Elite 8. We're going to face Villanova in the Elite 8. Sounds great. Wonder who we're going to face in the Final Four. I'm already thinking ahead. There you go. Let's go. We do an off season also? Might be. I guess it really depends on how long this goes. If we go all the way to the to the national championship and we end up winning there, maybe not. If we end up losing in the next couple games, maybe. God forbid we end up losing. Man, even in 2007, the absolute, even though they're fairly low poly, just the absolute series of of stadiums you can be in. And, like, they made Reliant Stadium feel like you're playing NCAA basketball in an NFL stadium. That's really cool. Did they ever do that in NCAA Basketball 10? I don't know if they did that. I don't remember the tournament enough. It was already a pain in the ass playing the damn game.
Just before the game, I talked to Coach Wilson. He said we've seen what can happen when
those
a lower
goddamn
seed gets an
Europeans
upset or two under
in
belt
their
in the first
three-point
couple
shooting.
of rounds. They become a very dangerous team no matter who they're up against. We need to forget about their seed and just look at who they've beaten. Guys,
it's always nice to have a Cinderella run happen. It's always very boring when you have a top-level team just destroying people. Like, as hyped as I am for our team destroying Michigan State like that, I also realize a lot of people just roll their eyes at that. Wow. A lot of people just be like, ugh, fucking Iowa State again.
Him down. They're going to double team him.
Oh, look at that pass. To be fair, that was just bad defense. We took advantage of that. Yeah, Loyola doing good. That was dope.
Yanks it down inside.
Mikalauskis went after that rebound hard. Great work.
Cox.
Are they just going to let me shoot from the perimeter all day? Is that what's going to happen? Oh, keep the pressure on.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around then.
I'm going to watch my NCAA Basketball 10 videos just for the laughs. I usually advise against it, even though I do know there's probably a lot of people who found my channel through that. Because, like, I was hardcore into anime because I had just started it, so I was, like, in a honeymoon period with anime. And, like, I just didn't like the gameplay. Like, it was one of those, even when I played, like, NBA Elite 11, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. This is an EA basketball game. They're never as fun as the 2K ones.
I love the strength. He fought through the foul, no problem. And that'll give him the three-point chance.
Oh, about the Mick Foley being a 5-star wrestler. Come on now. Because, yeah, I saw that. You were like, oh, you don't think Mick Foley's capable of 5-star match? Like, the closest you get, as much as Mick Foley will go down as an amazing character, probably one of the best. He was a key part of the Attitude Era. No matter how much Triple H wants to claim that, I'm not even a Kenny Omega mark. No matter how much Triple H wants to claim he was like one of the top guys in the Attitude Era, it really was Austin Rock, and then like Mankind, and then Undertaker. Triple H was like maybe 5th or 6th on the list.
Oh, beautiful pass.
But like, if he was going to have, if Mick Foley had a 5-star match, it would be his Royal Rumble street fight with Triple H as Cactus Jack. That would be his 5-star match. It's not, your typical 5-star match, but if you could count one, that would be the one. But that would be that. I can't think of like other ones that would technically be there. Everything else is maybe 4+. That's what I would say would be the Mick Foley's greatest match, arguably Triple H's greatest match, and the closest to a the closest you could argue to a 5-star match. Jesus.
Affected by the contact there. Good call.
His match with James Harrison, obviously. You Gail Kim, Mark. I can't even think about a 5-star Gail Kim match. And there was probably something she had with Awesome Kong.
He gets the second to fall as well.
It doesn't fit the script. Gail Kim's Korean.
He was really waiting for it there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Oh shit! Oh god!
Reels it in.
I thought I had him. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. Watch this.
swings it to the wing. Ames raises up.
Oh.
The three-point attempt missed by Bernard.
Damn it.
Backs him down.
No.
He's
You're
double-teamed.
fine. You're fine.
Mikalauskas pulls the
There
trigger.
we go.
Nails it from down low. He's got 6. Bernard.
Hey,
stepped back over
there
the
we go.
midcourt line there. That's an over and back violation.
You gotta be
In
careful
MMA,
around
so it's easy to
half-court.
find a 5-star
You can't
man.
just drift around back there.
You bring in for Thanksgiving. The fuck?
Vasquez inbounds the ball. Bounce pass, baseline.
Ugh.
Chuisi knocked loose, but it's
Nope,
recovered by
nope,
Chuisi.
nope.
Dumps it off. Vasquez backs down. Has it right side.
Ah, damn it. I can't get.
Clement dishes it to the high post.
I need someone to get in.
Rises
No.
and dishes. Left wing with the shot.
Fuck it. I just need to get it out.
Collected inside
There you
by
go.
Chuisi.
Hope for
Last
a,
shot laid
hoping
gently
for
in.
an
I'll tell you,
offensive
those are
rebound, and that
some rare
happened.
gifts
So
he has.
there you
Made
go.
a very difficult move look easy.
You do have Thanksgiving. Yes, I have
Bernard
Thanksgiving.
goes
What
up. He gets hammered.
the kind of weird ass question is that? You Midwesterners have Thanksgiving,
Makes the
right?
first.
Yeah. The fuck? I'm not going with this Savio Vega on a lawnmower meme. I don't care enough.
Chuisi
What
inbounds
do
the
you
ball.
mean, what am
Just
I
over
bringing?
7 minutes left in the half.
Food.
Backs in.
Good
Orchard.
lord.
Bounces it to the perimeter.
Come on, Vasquez. Come on. Too big,
Zivanovic
too big, too
catches
big a
it
boy.
right wing. Dumps it to the paint. Shoots the turnaround.
Hey,
By
there we go.
Chuisi. California
Just rolls.
takes its
I'm not
first
big. I'm
timeout
not
of
big
the
of a
game.
cook. I'm not as big of a cook with the rest of my family. I'm the one who brings like
The Golden Bears
the basic
will get a
food
few
that
of
you
their
don't have
starters
to.
back in the
It
game.
doesn't require a lot of like baking, and I don't have a bunch of like family sized
They're
dishes
set
or
up in
anything like
minimum.
that.
Bernard
I
takes it
usually
up.
bring the simple
Great finish in
stuff.
traffic. But they're still behind by 7. Clement brings it up the floor. Zivanovic, easy look. Hits it.
Hey, there we go.
They're ahead, 27-18. Gansey passes it up court. Vasquez gets the rebound. The Cyclones with a
Come on.
chance for a double-digit lead.
He couldn't have asked for a
Nope,
better
nope,
look
nope,
there.
nope, nope. Get
That
it
is
out of there.
Unusual miss from him.
I don't know what type of
Gets it
defense he's
baseline.
rolling with, but it's not good. Come on.
Leads him with the pass.
There you go.
The lay-in
You got
was
someone
good by
open.
Chuisi. And they're now up by 11. Outright. Pittman backs in. The Cyclones take their first time out of the game.
It's very vague, I understand, but I don't get the idea of someone who has just so few, like with
Getting
me,
set to
with my
inbound
less
ball.
than 400
McFadden to make his
followers.
first stint
I
off
would
the bench.
not give enough of a shit to go on some 5-paragraph ramble
Chuisi
about
inbounds the ball.
horseshit no
About
one
5.5
cares about.
minutes left in the half.
thinking
McFadden
that people
was
give a
out of
shit
bounds
about my
there,
opinion.
and that will
That's
cost
why I
them possession.
usually keep
He
it
lost
to
track of where he was, Vern.
memes and
That's just
other
not
and
heads
other
up
minor
basketball.
stuff, like just little things. I never understand the people who just don't they don't do anything, and they go on a 6-tweet tirade
dishes to
about
the
how
low
shit
block.
their life is. So on TEW, can we get a Kennel from Hell match? I was hoping to make my own stuff. I want to bring back Prisoners
Knocks
of
down the
War.
first one.
Make some other shit.
He gets them both.
That's the great thing about TEW. You can make just about any type of match you want.
Forcher has it right wing.
As long as you give it the right stuff and winning crap and whatever.
Gugata inbounds the ball. Bernard, lead pass to the paint. Nice move in the paint on that last shot by Blizzard. He's a player, Bill, who can put the ball exactly where it needs to
panties
be.
and bra match.
He leads his man so well.
I was going to say, I don't know if there's a lot of, I think, I would assume TEW probably had.
Low block.
Someone, I think maybe in the default thing, someone has made bra and panties matches. You know what? That's what a lot of people I don't see do do like TEW series on is like some fucking Wrestlicious type promotion. That's what I want to see. Let's see. I want to see someone. I want to see someone do a local to global as Wrestlicious. I need a fucking.
And he makes the first.
The California coach wants to shake.
I need
things
someone
up
to
just
do
a little
that.
bit.
I need
And
someone
this could be an
to
excellent
take
move.
like highly skilled
The group of kids
women's
on the floor
workers and
play
give them
with great
goofy ass
chemistry.
names.
He gets the second to fall as well.
Oh, very nice.
Chewy C inbounds the ball. Just over 4 minutes left
See, I don't
in the
have
half.
Instagram,
Zivanovic
so I
catches it.
don't
Left
see it.
wing.
If they post it on Twitter,
Backs
I'll see
down.
it.
Dishes right wing. Shoots it.
Damn it!
Hold down inside
No.
by Chewy C.
Chewy
No.
didn't get that rebound by
There we go.
He knew right where to be.
We need a Joshi
California
Wrestling
has
Yellow
had
Fever
serious
company.
problems with their
Yeah,
interior
that's
defense.
called my local to
And
global.
Tracy has a report from their bench.
Coach Fife was talking to his assistants a second ago about that very problem. He said he wants to collapse their defense into the paint and prevent the entry pass. We'll see if it
What do you
works.
think my local to global
If they
is?
leave a shooter like him open next time, believe me,
Midwestern
he's
man
gonna
starts
make them pay
Joshi
for it.
company just so he
Last play
can
off the mark
book his
by
wifers.
Chewy C
in
pulls
matches.
the trigger. Comes up empty down low. But they still lead by 9. Gansey
Dude, I
From
don't
20 feet out.
understand why you
snatched
go on
down by
tirades. I
Zivanovic.
don't
Chewy C
understand this.
brings it up court.
He may have been too open on that one. I think it caught him
I
off
think
guard a
he's
little
too
bit.
busy to really ever be here and
Dumps it inside.
hang out, but
Nice speed by Vasquez. He's got 8.
I'm always worried.
Passes
Like,
it to the left block.
you know, I'm starting to see guys who
Bernard has it
become
baseline.
like 4chan lol cows,
Throws it in. That's his
who are
fourth
like
rebound
virtual
thus far.
nobodies,
This
who are
crowd is
just like,
going
oh man,
insane.
let me tell
I
you
love
my
the energy in
opinions
this
on the
building.
wrestling
Listen to them.
business. What I want to be is I
Pass
want to
outright.
be a
Fortune.
an
Got it. He's 1 for 4 from the
advisor
arc.
to wrestlers,
West
and I want
inbounds
to tell
the
them
ball.
exactly how they can become world-class stars. I don't have any formal
Catches
training
it
or
on the free throw
schooling,
line. Gansey to put an end to the run. Chewy C
and I'm a bit
snatches the
unpredictable and
The D caught him right
un,
there. That's his shot, and he was wide
unstable.
open.
The
But I
jumper
think
was
I know
buried by
exactly
Vasquez.
what people need
California calls timeout.
to be a phenomenal star, to be a star in the wrestling business. You're having sensory overload. Wait, what? Is this from the fucking man from Iowa? No. What did you post? Did you post one of my old things? Oh. No, what?
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Aim.
What are you like going
looks like
all
they're playing
sorts of
man-to-man.
fucking crazy over? This is the
Woolley
man from
bounces it down
Iowa.
low.
What?
Launches
Over
one
what?
From
I'm not.
beyond the arc. Nikolauskas grabs the rebound inside. The Cyclones looking
My
to
idea
extend their
of
run.
people
That's another
trying to be
rebound
a
for a team
like
that's
I'm not
doing a
pretending to
great
be
job on
some
the
like
boards.
arbiter
They've
of
got a big edge there today.
like
Goes up
opinions
Good
that should be
job on the
correct.
layup by
I'm just giving my
Nikolauskas.
own opinion.
by 18.
I'm not trying to be some sort of like professional at this. I'm just a douchebag in his bedroom.
to the elbow.
Playing a 13-year-old basketball game.
No luck on the three-point attempt.
There's all this commotion. I know. I don't know what I understand. All of a sudden, people are just capital letters like, ah, you know what?
You just hope it doesn't wreck his confidence, but it's hard to see.
Fucking Flyover State guy saying something. What?
Him down. McFadden gets it to go. They're in
My
front.
homies hate Iowa.
47
Iowa's
to
just born
26.
K. I don't even know what.
California
I don't even know
is
how you
not
want me to
doing a very
respond.
good
I'm not
job
going to
on
get
the
into an
boards
argument
today.
about
And Tracy has a report from their
how
bench.
Iowa
Coach
is.
Fife just told his assistants if we have
I
to
like
defend
it.
with 5 guys in the paint, then let's
I live in
do
a
it.
city
I'm
that,
getting
you know,
very
gives you
tired
maybe
of
not
seeing us
exactly the
getting
big
killed
city
on the
life,
boards.
but
That sent them
you know,
scrambling to the chalkboard, Vern.
big
All
enough
right,
you
Tracy.
can kind of do some shit
Woolley
and
hands it
still
off.
have relatively
West.
cheap housing. God damn, I can't imagine living in another state right now and trying to get a house. I'd never own it. I could probably live in there's probably a couple places, you know, a couple other places around here, but
Passes back, top of the key.
it's a shoot. I don't, ugh. And this is why you and Okada are never going to be mods, because you guys are just like, it's a work, brother. Come on, brother. Just brother and you, brother. Oh, God. You want to be in charge of people's fates in this chat room? Good Lord.
He misses the first. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Find something we all agree on. Asian ass is best ass. I think that could be even disputed.
He sinks the second. Ellerby inbounds the ball.
Ah, shit.
Gets it, left wing.
Shit.
That takes us to halftime with the score 50-27.
That's all right. We're doing pretty good. Jesus Christ, we're up by 23. I didn't even realize that. Why are we up by? Why are we just killing people?
Soon, this could be even further out of reach. They need to make some adjustments.
Ooh, there's a new house up 2 days ago. Ooh, that's not too bad.
Let's see who we have as
It's in
our
my price
player of the
range.
half.
3
Bill?
bedrooms.
Ivanovic has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like he's thrown the ball in the ocean. Every
Looks
shot he
clean.
takes
Doesn't
goes
look.
through, and he
Looks like you could
absolutely
probably update the
unstoppable.
cabinets and everything. Oh my God, is that a finished basement? Bit outdated, but that's a finished basement. 135. Fuck yeah. Sorry.
Tremendous
This is how I
effort
also
from
know
our
I'm getting
player of
old,
the
is I'm
half.
getting excited over houses that I can afford. Anything with a finished basement that I can afford that doesn't
We're all
like
set to begin the
immediately
second
leak
half, so let's get
and
back into
flood is like a win in my book. I'm not even planning on being able to get something that has a finished basement, but if I can get one and it doesn't flood, I am golden.
West inbounds it to start the second half.
I know you guys are
Ames
shit posting,
goes up,
but
hits the soft reverse layup.
Yes,
He's 2 for 2 for the game.
you take my
Tracy
anger
Wilson
very
has more
literally.
on what went on in halftime. Tracy?
Well, at halftime, I talked with
Oh,
Coach Wilson.
good
He felt
God.
it wouldn't be classy to run up the score and was going to change things in a way to make sure
They'll
that
do it.
doesn't
It's either a
happen. He
haunted
went on
or a
to say
drug
that he
safe
wasn't
house.
going
Dude,
to
I've
mix up
seen
the
some
rotation,
houses.
even though he knows
I've
he
seen
has
some.
talent on the end of his
Because
bench.
both
He
me
felt
and a
that the
buddy of
players
mine
used
have
in the
been
first half
both looking for
gave him the
houses, and we
best
both
chance
have
of
kind
winning
of the
this game,
same
and he walked stray from that game plan. Back
kind
to
of the
you.
same price range, so we end up finding some of the similar houses, and we've been finding so many like weirded out houses sometimes for next to nothing. We actually started a thing on our Discord amongst a couple of our friends called Find That Crack House, where we find just dilapidated houses for like 80, 90 grand that clearly just need to be gutted out and completely renovated from like the bottom up.
Left side. Stuffed through
Good
by
God,
Mikowski.
they're just not even playing
They
defense right now.
now go up by 21.
Yeah, I don't know if Okada's joking right now, and he might be an incel serial killer. You know?
Dishes to the right wing. Tosses it up. No good on the jumper by Gansey.
I mean, I'm half joking. I say half joking because if it turns out you do end up being an incel serial killer, you know, I want to be like, you know, I kind of figured this was going to happen. You know, I don't want to be surprised. I'm only half joking because I don't want to be completely surprised if that happens. If you start like shooting up a
Inbounds the
mall,
ball.
I don't want to be sitting here
West
going, I didn't
shoots.
know anything about it. I'm
Fails the
like,
jump
oh,
shot.
well, you know, he made
But
some
they're still
jokes
down
and it
by
seemed
19.
like he was
There's no
kayfabing me,
question
but,
what kind
you
of
know, I
defense
should have
they're in
seen the
for
signs.
minimum.
Beats it to the free throw line. Caught from deep.
Oh.
It falls. 12 points, and he's the top scorer.
Can't handle
Yancey
these two.
has had some
Comments
difficulties.
are a big stream. You can't even see anything.
Can't
No, they
return
get
the
drowned
favor
out
with his
easy.
own
I've had
three.
a
That's
couple of
just a
times where,
oversight
you know,
by
we
the
end up
defense.
getting like a couple
You
hundred
can't afford
people
too many of those.
showing up. Just if I get raided by someone big. It's only happened a couple
Caught,
times, but
unloads. Hits the
yeah, a lot of my
three-pointer.
normal people tend to
He's
get
shooting 83%
tend to
from long
get
range. Stolen by Iowa State. Releases.
Wow.
The quick shot was hit by
they tend to get
Mikulowski.
drowned out quickly.
He's got 12.
I could genuinely see Okada
California
doing
has been on the wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
Coach
It's Iowa, there
is
isn't
not
much to
at
do
all
but
happy with
farm,
the
smoke,
drought
crack,
they're
and
going
drink,
through
and
told
fuck.
his assistants to find a way, any
So
way
show me
to
the
turn this
downside.
one around.
Thanks, Tracy.
Perfect use of the bounce pass, Fern. I'd like to see that.
I'm sorry, is there supposed to be a downside
Has
to
it
this?
baseline. Mikulowski, open
Dude,
look.
Milkauskas is fucking killing it this game.
Right around 10
Tyler
minutes
called the
left in the
Jokie
second half.
police.
California.
Ah.
Time. Well, let's get back to the action.
Illinois, they
The
fuck
Cyclones
pigs. That's
are
about it.
setting a
I
whole
mean,
different
Illinois
group.
at least has Chicago, where they fuck pigs and shoot each other. That's what Chicago is. And have fucking
Inbounds the ball.
Beetlejuice as the
Guyata
mayor.
Passes to the wing. That last basket was buried by West.
When you've got height like that, you can really control the game.
No question. He can pass the ball where he wants
Ah,
to.
that's not what I wanted to do.
Really orchestrate the attack.
Wow. Wow. Got him hard.
California is really struggling. Yancey lost track of his position and stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Just destroying
is
him
a
now.
turn.
All right, and that's 9.5 minutes. You know what? Let's just call it done. There you go. Ooh, they started catching up. They made it a 16-point game before the end. They really started turning it around. That's all right. We still beat them. It's fine. Do I need to start playing on MOP? Is that what it is? Is my All-American status not doing enough there? Do I need to turn to MOP? Because like I've had close games before that made me think like, okay, let me just stay here at All-American. I don't know if we're doing this. Who knows? It might be something to think about the way this is going. Man, we're the number. Oh yeah, we are number 1 seed, so we're constantly the home team. Change it next season. You're too good. Yeah, we'll see. You know what's gonna happen is I got that like how many games? What's my streak? What's my streak? Let me see
Get
here.
ready for
51
college
games.
hoops on
My
2K
51
Sports.
game streak
The
ends on like the very
Wildcats
first
battle
game
the Iowa State
that I
Cyclones.
play because I'm not
Welcome to
prepared
the
for
NCAA
MOP.
Tournament's Elite Eight. Today, a Final Four spot will be decided.
Pull
We're
your
here
gun
at
and
Reliance
point it
Stadium.
God, if you
Alongside
bullshit
Bill
him.
Raftery, this is Vern Lundquist. Tracy Wilson is with us, too. What's your take on this, Bill?
This
In
game
the state of
features a
Oregon, you
great
just get
matchup
high
at
and
the point
shit with the
guard
door
position.
open.
Clement is clearly up
Yeah,
there, the greatest point
that
guard
is
in
a
the
good
nation.
point,
This guy
especially now that everything's fucking legalized there. So you can just have whatever the fuck you want, except family over. That's what you can. You can have heroin. You can have black tar heroin and meth, but you can't have 7 people over for a family Thanksgiving.
The crossover. He's doubled up. Clement behind the arc.
Woo.
Scores the opening field goal. They lead 3-0. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson.
See, it's
Has some
weird
info
because
for us.
like
Just
the
before
same.
game, I caught up with
I don't
Coach
know what it
Wilson.
is
He realizes that a
with
lot
this,
of fans
but like
were
the
building
same
hard
level
to be on their
of
side tonight because they wanna
the
see
same level
underdog
of
make it to the
difficulty
Final
where I
Four.
damn
Listen,
near
that's
lost
fine.
and had to
Don't mind
shoot
being
like
the
a
bad
miracle
guy.
3
We're
from
at the
like
Final Four
25
next
feet
week. Our
out
fans will be
is
there,
the same one
and
where I'm
we'll
beating
get some
people
love.
by like
I guess
30.
they're
Is it
making
just
plans already, Vern.
Thank
does
you,
the
Tracy.
NCAA tournament just hit different?
And it's picked up by Iowa State.
I'd love see that? He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a thief, Fern.
Newbie inbounds.
You couldn't care less about family on Thanksgiving. Just give me food. Yeah.
Skips it to the baseline.
But yeah, you're also in Oregon, so you get your city.
He got the D to commit up top and then scoop them.
That's usually the defense.
Whenever someone dies, you just have your entire city get burned and taken over.
The shot was bounced off the front rim
And then they
in
try to
by
and then they try to
Mikulowskis.
farm on
push their
dirt
lead to
that's
5.
on top of cardboard boxes.
Newbie catches it, top of the key. Bathy
Ah, damn it.
on the money. And they're now behind by 3.
Thanksgiving's only good for the
About 11
incest.
and a
What
half
the fuck?
minutes left in the half. Pokes free,
Oh, shit.
And it's scooped up by Bathy.
He was more worried about scoring and had the ball knocked loose. That's why you squeeze it, young fella.
Ah. Just have the munchies in there.
Bathy
with
dumps
that
it
shit.
down low. Stolen
No
by
shit.
Giovanni.
After you smoke all that
Thread
legal
the needle,
weed.
Vern. There just wasn't enough space for that pass.
That last
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, I wonder what the law for Oregon is, because it's like you can be in possession of it. I don't know if you can distribute. I don't know if distribution is still illegal. Like, can you just openly? I mean, I guess we'll see if people start like openly running weed farms, not even dispensaries, but actual
with the shot.
grow houses,
Comes up empty
just
from
out in
20
the
feet
open.
That's not the smartest shot in the world. They've got to work harder than that for a good look.
Clement has it cross court. Bounce pass. Baseline.
I bet you distribution is still distribution is
Mikulowskis.
probably still
Probably
illegal.
Just whistle for reaching in, and that's his
Because
first foul.
the government
Coach
can't
Wilson
get any of
wants to
that.
shake things up just a little bit. And
You'd
this
have
could
to be like an
excellent
actual
move.
business.
The group of kids on the floor play with great chemistry.
I was gonna say it's probably
Catches it
mostly
left
confined to
side.
one city.
Vasquez backs down.
All that
Right to the
nonsense.
bottom of the bucket. He's got 2.
It's kind of like just damn near everywhere. You know, everywhere in
Step
every
back over
just
the
pretty
midcourt
much
line
every
there.
state where
That's
it's
an
like the
over
big
and back
cities are
violation.
blue
He
and
just
everywhere else
lost
is
track
red.
of where he was on the floor, Vern. You have to be able to dribble with your
You can
head
tell
up
where all
or
the you can
things
tell
like
where all the
this happen.
cities are in a state by if they're blue.
Mikulowskis inbounds the ball.
I think that's the way Iowa was even this year too. As you can see, blue where Des Moines was, blue where like Ames and Iowa City were, the 2 college towns,
But
and
they're
then
still up by 8.
just a sea of red.
Pasco
I think
passes to the right.
Illinois was the same. Like Illinois went
Dumps it
blue.
down low.
That's
Philly
pretty much
picks it
only
up,
because of
lays it
Chicago.
right in. They cut it
It's like
to
Illinois
6.
was red,
Under
besides
10
any
minutes left
counties
in the
that
half.
that
There's no
encompassed
question
Chicago.
What kind of defense they're in, Vern? Minute.
What a pass. Backs him down. Lee throws it up.
I think he might have been too far
Mikulowskis
forward. Didn't
pulls
matter.
it
He
in.
missed it
Denied.
anyway.
What a
Fuck.
play. He followed his man right up and was able to get a hand on the ball.
I think I've already done all my Black Friday shopping for the most part, as far as getting
it
stuff for
right
myself.
Mikulowskis
I was
holds
on
it down.
eBay and managed to
Lee
find a
brings it
couple
up the
Switch
floor.
games I wanted. That I think Best Buy. I would assume it's
Lopes it to
an
the
actual Best Buy
Outright.
eBay,
Feeds it to the
like an
elbow.
official one.
Vasquez backs in. Lets
Oh,
it go.
there we go.
Ball net.
Got a couple of games I've been like
Newbie
waiting on.
inbounds the
Pretty
ball.
good deals
They're
on them.
bringing the double team.
And then, of course, bought NHL 21 because I usually wait for Black Friday to do
catches it
that.
on the low
And,
block.
I mean, it started a little bit early this year, so I ended up getting it.
It's good.
Although it's a few
they're
bucks
still
more
down
than it
by
used to be.
6.
I think I had to spend like 38 on it, and it's usually 30.
Dumps it off.
It was like it's usually 50% off, and it
Mikulowskis.
was only like 40 this year. So
Catches it
I'm a little
down low.
perturbed, but that's all right.
Tosses it up. The
I'll
shot
probably
from
play
beyond the
enough
arc
be a
was no
pro in
good
it
by
to make it worth
Savanovic.
my money anyway, so
Still a
I'm not
6-point
going to worry
lead.
too much.
Right side. Bounces it far side. Bathy.
Every Oregonian
Newbie has it.
not
Left
from
block.
Portland
Passes. Top of the key.
hates Portland.
Last tray was cashed in by
I saw like a
Iowa
recent
State
interview
will take
with
its
the
first timeout.
Oregon governor. It irritates me how she says Oregonians. It also irritates me that she didn't. She
Lee
also
inbounds
like
the ball.
whenever she was asked a question, like every statement started with "look." It's like that doesn't sound bitchy at all.
Deep. Gets the bucket.
And then
They're now out in
these
front
guys
by
I was
6.
listening to mentioned that they've been trying to get rid of her. Like they've been trying to recall her for like 2 years now. Like both in 2019 and in 2020, they've been trying to recall her.
Shoots it.
And like they were pretty close, I think, last
He
year.
knows he can make that shot unchecked.
And
he
yeah,
did
so
a
she was
good
big
job
into
staying with
like,
him on the play.
Bold
at least we're not
pass.
Florida.
Gets it.
Why?
Left
You
wing.
didn't have Thanksgiving in Florida.
Snatched inside by Matthews. Shoots from the post. Puts too much on it. They're still down
I
7.
think Florida gets a bad rap for how bad they are because they
Backs
have the
down.
sunshine laws
Here
where
comes
you
the double
know
team.
every bad thing that happens. Damn you.
Gets the hell ball. And the arrow is pointing to the defense. So we'll head the other way. Profit inbounds the ball.
I think that's because like the Florida man meme becomes like, hey, we're not Florida. It's like, no, it's because Florida has the sunshine laws. So when you find out all the goofy
Baffy
shit that happens
dumps it
in
to the
Florida,
paint.
it's because
Perimeter.
it's all like publicly available knowledge.
Dishes it to the wing.
I'm sure there's
Pasco
probably
puts it up.
nuttier
Hold on
fucking
from the
states
three-point
out there.
attempt. About 6.5
I would love to
minutes
see
left
like
in
a
the half.
sunshine
I don't
law
think
for
he'll
like
miss many more of those
Oklahoma
looks.
or
Because
Mississippi.
dumps it off. Shoots from 13
There's
feet.
probably some
It
really
doesn't
goofy
count
shit
by
there.
Vasquez.
You'd probably
They're
every
still out
week
in
get
front
some
by
sort of
6.
like news story about a man who got arrested for fucking a chicken in Mississippi.
Pasco backs in. Profit gets it left wing. Feeds right wing. Bigelow pulls the trigger. Can't get the jumper to fall.
Gary,
Chewy
Indiana
seat
looks like
brings it up
Fallout
court.
3.
Oh,
Yeah,
the big fella
that sounds
with a
about
tough
right.
Rebound. No denying
That's
him
what
on
I've
that
that's what
one.
I've been told is you don't stop in Gary,
Vasquez.
Indiana. I heard they built the highway over it so you didn't have to go through it
Things
ever.
get so
You just
cramped up
you
inside
kind of go
where that
over the
those
city
dump-off
and
passes
past
can
it, so
be
you never
really
have to
difficult.
technically go in.
Pasco dishes to the right side.
Would you rather live in
To
Florida
end
or
their drought,
California?
that one was
Florida.
drilled by Baffy. The Cyclones.
For me
call
personally,
timeout.
Florida.
Both teams are making substitutions.
Not to mention, I got family that lives in Central Florida, and Central Florida really just feels like Iowa, but just warmer.
Inbounds the ball.
I think that's where a lot of the
Minutes left in the half. Chewy
around the Tampa and Orlando area, you get a lot of Midwesterners who just decide to retire out there, or people who decided they wanted to leave the Midwest, so that's where they go, is Central Florida.
takes the shot. The tray was missed by Baffy.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Chewy backs in.
Oh, that was
His
a
first
that
shot of
was
the
a
game.
goofy.
Newbie snatches the rebound.
God,
Newbie
it's
did a good
actually
job
fairly
to
close.
grab that
I
rebound.
literally
Perfect
just looked at the
position that
score.
time.
I hadn't really
Passes
even
to the
paid
right.
much attention to the score. It's kind of low.
Feeds it inside.
That's why I put an extra minute each half, so we have a little bit of extra
They're
time to
still
maybe
down
do
9.
something.
Borchard catches it left wing.
Nope,
Dishes
nope.
baseline. Backs down. Hangs in the air.
Ooh, there you go.
Got the
Oh,
bucket and the
oh,
foul.
dude.
Will go to the line for a chance at a
Mikauskas
three-point
is
A
absolutely
shot
destroying
and put it
this
down.
tournament.
Strong move,
He
Vern.
is the leader of the goddamn
Tonight, Vern,
team
he
this
drilled
tournament.
him at the line.
Oh
Stolen
my
by
God.
State. The last layup was dropped in by Michalowskis.
He got a step on the D and worked it inside beautifully.
Baffy wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be over
Hey,
and
what do you
back.
know?
That's just careless, Vern. He wasn't watching where he was on the court.
South Florida is like where people from New York and Philadelphia move to. Central is where people from the Midwest move to. And North is where people from the
Michalowskis
South move
inbounds
to.
the ball.
Sounds about right.
Chewy
Ah, damn it.
They're going to double team him. Poked away.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
ripped up by Iowa State.
was a nice-
Borchard tosses
that was a
it up
nice-
court. Spike
Oh,
down.
Lord.
You gotta be
All
more
right. We kind of
aggressive than
paid for that,
Vern.
but that's all right.
If you don't take it in there strong, you're going to get it sent right back at you.
Newbie bounces it to the left. To the stripe.
Michalowskis? Is that what the, I was thinking Mikauskas.
Dishes
Yeah,
to
I
the
guess
top of the
that's
key. Michalowskis has it. And that's his 4th rebound thus far.
All right,
About
let's
3.5
go,
minutes
let's
left
go,
in the
let's
half.
go.
He might have been thrown off by how wide open he was.
Zivanovic. Dumps it to the inside.
Hey, look at that. I wonder if Chuisi's going to try to go pro.
Villanova has had
I can see
serious
it.
problems with their
We had
interior
3 guys go pro.
and Tracy
I
has
think
a
maybe
report from their
4.
bench.
Coach Wright
Go
just told
pro
the
last
players on his
season.
bench we have to be more physical in the
I
paint.
have NBA
Don't be afraid
2K8
of
so I
some
can
contact.
actually like go
Sounds
through
like you'd rather have
their
some fouls
career.
called than to keep giving
I
up
just
all
gotta
those easy
be a little
baskets.
Thanks, Tracy.
picky with how I do things, you know, like, oh, okay, the Charlotte Bobcats are actually going to be the Charlotte Hornets, the New Orleans Hornets, or actually the Pelicans.
Inbounds the ball.
I just got to think the
Hickman takes
Sonics
it
are
up.
actually the
It's
Thunder.
blocked.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Vasquez catches it right side.
Let's see. No.
Pass left wing.
I figured he was going to try something there.
Leads him with the pass.
Oh,
Led him
my God, the
nicely
pick
with
and roll.
pass, and the shot was
Let's
drained by
go.
Mikulauskis. The streak continues with 14 unanswered. Raises up. The run couldn't be stopped on the attempt by Hickman.
Oh,
2:39
God.
left in the first
Why am I
half.
tired? I
They gotta
literally
find a
had
way
a
to
fucking
stop this
bang
onslaught.
earlier.
Well,
That's
the
300
best
milligrams of
defense can be a
caffeine.
good offense, and they
Might be
don't
because
seem
I'm
to
like
have one
caffeine
right now.
dependent now.
Mikulauskis
And like 300
corrals the
milligrams
miss
is just to
inside.
wake me up.
They're banging out
For a
there,
little bit.
and he banged a little harder for
You
the
do the
score.
2K8
What
thing and
a
go through their
battle.
careers. I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on like
Haskell
what my plan is when I get through
gets
like
it
a
on the
season
elbow.
is
Newby,
to
lead pass to the baseline. Hickman
do
uses
like
the
a little
crossover.
slideshow thing or maybe some short video that says,
No
hey,
one was
by the way,
open, and
because that was the
they'll turn it
whole
over
reason why I
with
bought
5
NBA
seconds
2K8
He had
and why
nowhere to
last year I
turn.
actually
His
started
man was in his
exporting
pocket
the
entire time
draft
and
classes
caused the
is so I can go, hey,
Right wing.
here's
Mikulauskis
here's what
launches
was
one
going
from
on,
beyond the arc. Gets it to four.
with
Coach
these
Wright
guys. So
is
you
gonna
can
let
kind
his
of,
team have it.
some of these
He
guys
just
that
can't be happy
have done
with the
so
run
well
that
for
they've
us, you
had
can
just
kind of
now.
follow what happens to
Getting
them.
set to inbound the ball.
Like, hey, they got drafted here. They got drafted here. This is, their stats for the year, how well their team did.
Newby inbounds the ball.
Before next game, can you
playing
check who
man-to-man
your
here,
coach
Vern.
went to the draft? I mean, it all really, like, I'd have to pop in a new game and everything. But yeah, I mean, I want to do like a whole presentation. Like, I want to be like, hey, this guy.
Vasquez
I
backs
wanted
him
it to. I wanted it to be
Simonovic
like a.
shoots from
Ooh, there we
13
go.
feet. Count it. And he'll
The
have
one
a chance
downside
to
is
make
I
one
have to
play.
go through a whole season, and 2K8 isn't quite like most like the newer ones where you can kind of have your assistant take over everything. It's a little bit different where you can't have your assistant take everything over. You kind of have to. You kind of have to work your team a little bit. Like you kind of have to manage a team. You can't just kind of like let it go by.
Passes to the
No,
top of the key.
I got to do what I can with it. Plus, you do the first season so that they're a draft class, and then they actually get drafted. But then I'd have to wait because the next season, I'd have to have a second draft class to actually get them through a season. Like I'd actually get another draft
Coach
class to
Wright
actually
is
get them through their
frantically
first
talking to
season
his
and see where they
assistants,
end
trying
up.
to come up with a plan on defense to stop this run. He is not pleased with their current setup, to say the least.
All right, Tracy.
Damn it. You're ahead by 21. Yeah, but it's still the first half.
Millage
Usually I need to be
Hickman
ahead by
skips it to the high
a fair
post.
bit before I...
shoots. Perfect pump fake before the jumper by Millage. They're now behind by 20.
good
Stolen
Lord.
away by Villanova. Hickman
Hey.
stepped back over the midcourt line there. And that's an over and back violation.
Well, things just aren't going their way. Turnovers like that tell a story for how this game is played out.
Paulo Tiago's and the Brazilian SWAT team disarms drug dealers. Jesus.
Vasquez inbounds the ball. Clement off the inbound pass. It falls short.
Yeah, I got to figure out
They're
exactly
still up
how I'm
20.
going to... I'm going to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it. Because, yeah, I'll have to make sure I get through most of the season. Have a second draft class set up. And do that. And then maybe try to move some people around so that I'm at least semi-successful at my... At the game, so I don't get fired.
Grabbed by Cox. First half comes to an end with the score.
All right, we're up by 20. I'll give it a couple minutes. If we're still up by 20 with like 10 minutes
We're all set
left,
to begin the second half.
I'll probably sim it. That's real iffy though, because they really started catching back up in the last game.
Let's check in with Tracy Wolfson.
Thanks, Vern. During halftime, I spoke with Coach Wilson. He felt it wouldn't be classy to run up the score and was going to change things in a way
Wouldn't be
to
classy
make
to
sure
run
that
up the
doesn't
score.
happen. Coach said that
Don't
even
put
though
words
the
in my
starters had
mouth,
plenty
lady.
of energy, he would still rotate in his bench players. He said that it wasn't a question of fatigue, but more of a method of
I'm looking to
showing
run up
different
the
looks
score
on
enough to where I
offense.
sim
Well
the
done,
shit out of
Tracy.
this game,
Thank
and
you.
I don't have to deal with this.
Knocks down the first one.
His nickname McLovin.
He gets them both.
You remember that? Remember McLovin?
Sivanovic inbounds the ball. Throws it up.
Ah,
The
damn it.
offensive board gathered by Chuisi. Intercepted.
Oh my God.
What great reflexes.
Yeah, see?
He pounced in
I don't
and
mind
picked that
running
one
up the
off
score. I don't
easily.
give a shit. Oh yeah, I finally got my oil change today, and I've never, because I have a place I like to go to. Like I have like a mom and pop mechanic that I like to go
Just
to,
a beautiful feed inside.
and I
Placement
really
was
enjoy going
perfect,
there.
Vern.
And they do a lot of different things. I like it because
Slides
what I
in with
started
a
doing
soft
was like
finger
buying my own parts
He's 8 for
online,
10 for the game.
because I didn't feel like paying money for the parts that they want me to get, and you know,
Feeds
like the
right
extra
wing.
money to do that. So like all I'm paying
Gets
for
the
is
board
labor.
inside.
But I decided to go to a
Just
different
little bit.
place
There
because I
was
just
plenty of
really
time on
wanted to
the
get
shot
an
clock,
oil
but he
change
got
out
a
of the
little
way because I just
overanxious.
didn't have the time. I wanted to, you know,
Catches
set
it
up the
outright.
appointment and everything.
Backs him
Oh,
down.
shit.
The Wildcats.
So I went to
Find
like
some
a
answers here.
I like how he
Valvoline
gets
drive-up
himself into
place.
defensive
It
position.
was actually really
Right
neat.
place at the
I
right
didn't
time
think
yet
you
again.
could. I'm a little worried just because of how quickly they get. I mean, but I guess
From
it's
downtown.
oil changes are oil
Grab
changes.
by
They're pretty
Profit,
quick and
and that's
easy if
his
you have the
fourth rebound
manpower
thus
for
far.
it. You know,
The D caught a break there.
obviously,
That's his shot.
you can get it done pretty quickly.
Last tray off the mark by Baffy.
But yeah, the whole thing is
Hands it
like
off. Chewy-C.
the whole
Backs
thing is
in.
like, you know, drive through. You literally stay in your car. But yeah, it's like drive through oil
Gorgeous
changes.
pass.
They get it done in like
Sivanovic gets
15
it
minutes.
right
It's
wing.
nice.
Villanova needs to cut down on the turnovers, and Tracy is near their bench.
I might go
Tracy?
there
Coach
again.
Wright
I
is
might
not
go there
sugarcoating
when I
the
need
issue. He
oil
told his
changes
assistants
because
our
it's just an easy like,
fundamentals
yeah,
are
don't get out, you know.
abysmal. And then added,
No
the
need to
only
get out of your
players I want
car.
on the floor right now are the ones that can take care of the ball.
There's actually a
Tracy.
female working there. She was like one of the mechanics. I think she was one of the mechanics. I didn't really see her do any of the mechanical stuff. She was doing all the
Knocks down
cashier type
the
stuff
Cyclones will
and
bring
selling
out
you
some
on selling you on the stuff, which is probably the good place to put her because she seemed like she was probably in her mid-20s. And yeah, like she had like the full like suit, the mechanic suit and and a beanie and a mask on, so like you couldn't see much, but it was like
high post.
you could tell she was cute.
Vasquez.
I was
Nice
like,
move.
that's a good idea.
Yanks it down
you can
inside.
get-
About
you can
10
get-
and a half minutes left in the second half.
Cute girls to work in a mechanic
Has it
shop.
top of the key.
You could probably upsell people on stuff
Traffic
like, hey,
passes
do you
it
need
to the
this? Do you need
baseline.
this? You can get this.
Profit dumps it off. Pulls the trigger. The elbow
Favorite
jumper
Thanksgiving?
missed by
I don't think I have a
If they
ranking
leave
for
a shooter like him
Thanksgiving.
open next time, believe me,
Tyler trying to
he's
get that
gonna make them
mechanic
pay
pussy.
for it.
right wing.
She could turn my ranch if you know what I mean. Oh god.
Lee.
All right, get a guy over here. All right.
Passes to the
It
left
still
side.
kind of fucking worked.
Nikolauskis
Oh,
takes
damn
the
it.
shot.
Aha.
Nikolauskis keeps it alive on the offensive
Still
end.
worked anyway.
Newbie inbounds
Don't
the
fuck
ball.
with that, 'cause
The
if you fuck up,
Wildcats
she could put a
down
car bomb
big.
in.
Villanova calls timeout.
I don't know. I was thinking like cutting your brake lines or something like that, but you just went full. Yeah, fucking car bomb, of course. God, we're up by 25. Okay, I said I was gonna end it at that point. Let's do it. What did she look like though? You couldn't see much. It was basically just like her face, like part of her eyes and her hair and everything, and the way she talked too. Like you could tell she wasn't a big girl, and yeah, she was fine. She was like you could. She had the voice that was you know, it was like okay. She's got to be cute with a voice like that. Then again, I've seen cute women that have like fucking deep voices too, but you know. But yeah, she seemed to have like brunette hair, you know. That was about all I know. Nice eyes and brunette hair. That was about all you could really see. Baylor and Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a top level team, and then we got Kentucky. All right, but we've been tearing through people, so we'll see. Oh, your favorite Thanksgiving food. He remembers her motor oil spill. She didn't really oh shit, no. Woo! I accidentally made a boo-boo. I accidentally hit sim through game. I'm like, sim through day? Oh, I almost sim through the whole game. That would not have been good. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. How tight are pants? It's a mechanic's outfit. It's not exactly tight.
Get ready for college hoops 2K8.
You couldn't really tell much other than she seemed to be in good shape.
Welcome, college basketball fans, to the Final Four.
Although the one, of course, the regular mom and pop place I went to had a young female working there too. That was also like a brunette, like a tan brunette, and she was there like in the mornings, and she was just doing like secretary work. She was the one who was doing a lot of the secretary accounting work and stuff like that. So she wasn't ever in the garage with the rest of them. But she was definitely good. I don't know if she's still there. I haven't been to that particular mechanic in like 6 months. But God damn it.
Let's go to our sideline reporter Tracy Wolfson for an update.
But that girl was a knockout. I need to go back there and see if she's still there.
He said that his team has handled the build-up to the Final Four extremely well. He told me he wasn't sure how they would
She also,
react
I remember
to the
that
week-long media
particular
circus.
girl at the mom and pop place I go to. She had a tendency also because she had like I don't think she wore high heels. She wore like, you know, like flat shoes. But then she also had a tendency to like take them off and walk around on like business-esque carpet, like that really thin carpet they put in businesses, around on it barefoot. I'm like, oh no, I'm not a foot guy. Don't turn me into a foot guy.
Catches it, high post, stolen away by Iowa State.
I'm in decent shape and my face is pretty unsightly.
The D was really waiting for him.
Yeah, but I don't exactly have what's the word? Super high standards.
For three. Hits it.
I don't know. I'm starting to care less and less, honestly. It's getting to a point where I'm just like seeing how a lot of my friends are dealing with their stuff and family members, and just seeing things in general that it's just like, you know, like I got a buddy of mine who can't come hang out with us anymore. Really, like he can't join us for events because his fiance is scared of COVID. He doesn't care, but his fiance is really, no, you can't go, COVID. So he's not around to like hang out or do anything. So he's trying to get us to like do stuff online. He's like, hey guys, we can do this stuff online. And like nobody's got money but me to like do this kind of stuff. Like play games or anything like that on there. Or have like a gaming setup. So it's almost kind of sad. I don't know.
Chewy inbounds the ball. Leads him with the pass.
Hey.
Off a sweet lead pass. They're out in front by 5.
Hourglass bunny. You're 16. I'll tell you this, as a 30-year-old, to tell a 16-year-old, I know you got hormones rushing through your body. Probably not developing a ton of social skills because everything's online, so it's not like you can hang out with people at school. But I will say that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. I do have a friend of mine who did marry his high school sweetheart. It probably also helps that they're like super religious Because that was another thing too. Is like it seems to be a weird like Christian thing where it's like, hey, you're 19, time to get married. Like what? Wait, what? I don't know if they're still together. I haven't talked to that guy and that particular friend. He was a friend of mine when I was a teenager, but I haven't talked to him in fucking 10 years probably.
Can't stop the run.
You can't afford to spot the other team any more points.
Considering his mom
They're
thinks
in
he's
danger of
gay. My
letting
mom
this
does
game
not
be
think I'm
over
gay.
before the second half.
I know she was a bit sus at first when I talked about having gay roommates, but that's just because I have gay friends who needed places to live. But I'm at a point now where I'm literally just going to be living on my own. It's going to be great. That's why I'm trying to find a place that I can afford, like on my own, so I don't even have to worry about other people. Because I won't really have any roommates, which will probably be pretty nice. I like I of course love my roommate now. He's one of my best friends, and this has worked out for us for like 4 years now. But yeah.
Moss inbounds the
Mom and
ball.
Dad did the same thing at like 20. Yeah, I think it's because of my parents that I'm not really thinking too hard about that. Like I'm not really caring so much because my dad had me at 36 years old, and he had my sister at 41. So
Zivanovic from in close.
I've got time. Plus, I won't need to care so much about the whole kid thing. Once my sister gets married, I don't know if she's exactly going to get married. She's supposed to get married in a couple of weeks. As to whether or not that'll happen because of COVID and everything, we'll see. But yeah,
has it on the elbow. Launches one from beyond the arc.
I'm glad she's getting married because then she can give my mom grandchildren. My dad's got enough grandchildren from his first marriage because my half sister had a lot of kids.
Risky pass. The steal.
I remember when I was a bit younger, though. I had, my parents are always big into like they've kind of. It's weird because they've kind of stopped asking me sometimes about like whether or not I'm looking for people. It's like, oh, are you looking for like special someone? You got blah 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 blah, and like I'm very vague about it because it's like if I have a serious relationship, sure, why not? I'll introduce them, but at this point, I don't really care. If they're serious enough to bring home to family, then yeah, you'll find out. But
starts, fires from the right.
But I always had my family when I was like a young adult just be like, oh, you're gonna want kids one day. I'm like, am I? And they always said like, I was always told that my ideas about things are gonna change when I'm older, and yeah, that is true. My ideas about things are gonna change when I'm older. But even at 30 years old at this point, I'm not still super keen on having kids. It's kind of, I don't know, like I know that tends to be weird to people and they tend to like, it's almost this weird thing where they almost shame people. It's like, oh, you're not a family, you're not a family man with a wife and children and people to take care of, and it's like, I don't understand why you have to be shamed for not having, like there's a whole thing where it's like, oh, he's childless, of course, he blah blah blah.
Nice floater back there. They push the lead to 19.
It's just things that run through my head because I know I'm going to have to answer questions once again to my family tomorrow. And now that I'm 30 years old, the questions tend to become more and more serious. His dad makes tons of
the Wildcats will bring out some reserves.
A girl a little bit like this too violent, Nick. I don't want you to do it, Yeah, you're not going to find a lot of those.
Moss takes it up. He gets them both. Zivanovic inbounds the ball.
Then you got to find one who isn't like some like OnlyFans girl.
Dumps it off.
Like I don't think you don't want someone you're introducing to your family who takes pictures of her butthole and puts it on the internet. So that takes another chunk of women out. But it was actually kind of funny because I'd seen a guy who was talking about how he just got he's like, yeah, I just got a really nice I just got a nice deal on an Xbox Series X because this guy's wife didn't want him to have it, so he had to sell it. It's like, oh fuck, dude, I can't imagine. Because when I get a house, what I want to do when I get an actual office is I want to get a racing setup. I don't know if I'm going to get like a super nice racing wheel and pedal setup. I mean, I want to at least get like a maybe an entry level $250, $300 one. But I also want to get like the seat and like a stand or something so I can actually kind of do something like that. But I can't imagine my idea is if I'm ever gonna be with someone long term, I want it to be with someone who doesn't actively like take part of your life away, like or force you to remove certain parts of it. And that's, because it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, like, they always say, well, it's a compromise. Okay. But I feel like there's less and less compromise that sometimes happens for both of them.
The Wildcats call time.
Japanese and/or anime girlfriend who appreciates the photo books. Yeah, see, so I'm looking for a unicorn is what I'm looking for. Tyler, is your family kind of disappointed in you because you don't have kids and a wife or a girlfriend? I bet you my family. I have a feeling that part of my family might be low-key disappointed that I don't have that whole thing. But then again, I'm living my goddamn life. Because, like, I see both my dad and my stepmom have kids who've gone through the whole, like, marriage and divorce. Like, I have a cousin of mine. I haven't seen her in a while because she doesn't tend to come to the family things anymore. But she had a husband, and they got, because I think I've mentioned it before. This is the one who had a husband that she met. She met in this is several years ago. She met him in like September. They were engaged by November, and they were married by April. So within like 8 months of knowing each other, between the first time they met and when they were married, and then they had a kid 9 months later. It felt like that episode of King of the Hill where Luann really wants to have sex and has that promise ring thing. So they decide they're going to get married. Like they're all fucking horned up on hormones. Like, oh, I'm gonna marry him. It's like, no, you just want to fuck. but because you made this promise and you made this thing, and premarital sex is a sin and all that stuff. You got to do it this way. And yeah, she hasn't shown up in a while because they got divorced in the last year. So I'm shocked. I'm utterly shocked to find out that happened. I really thought that was going to be the one that lasted, the one that went from meeting each other to marriage in 8 months. I really thought that was the one where they were just going to grow old together.
Leads him in.
Kids and wife means throwing out the photo books. That doesn't mean that. You got to find someone who accepts it. Even though, Cuddy, you keep those and give them to Tyler Jr. Yeah, I'm going to... if I'm going to have a son, he's going to inherit my photo book and figurine collection and my comic collection.
Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
Grandma's half Japanese. You live with her. So she probably wants me to have an Asian, which works because you want an Asian chick too.
Good on number 2. Borchard makes his
I guess it depends on what kind of Asian. I think I've talked enough at length about how in the post office you tend to... well, I guess since she's half Japanese, you should probably get a Japanese one. Because that's one thing they don't tend to talk about, is how obscenely racist Asian countries tend to be. Like, I didn't see it too much with, my Filipino friend, but I'm sure he gets side-eyed a little bit when he was in Japan. Just never really mentioned it. They don't tend to like other versions of Asians. As I'll give them your I do not have cum jars.
He gets the second to fall as well. McFadden to make
You
his
put that
first
shit
hit
into
off
something
the bench.
disposable. Jesus didn't fuck this. I was a socially awkward virgin. Oh my god. Be honest, yes you do. Absolutely not.
It's deflected.
You put
but
that
it's
shit in
retrieved by
something
Allen.
disposable
And
you
their
can throw
drought.
away.
The layup was finished by Henry.
You don't. That's
But they're
what
still
really
down by
that's what really
24.
weirds me out about the
Double
dudes who
team
have like
right around 4 minutes
cum
left in the
rags or
half.
cum
Stolen by
boxes. It's like
Starks.
why? Why do
Catches
you
it
need
baseline.
why
The
do you
extra
need
guy
a
just snuck
permanent
up on him
container to
and
shoot
forced
your
the
load
turnover.
in? Can you not just clean up when you decide to do that shit?
Last 14-footer
Just take the
buried
extra
by Allen.
minute to fucking
Ellerby inbounds the ball.
deal with that.
Tosses it up court.
As long as you're not fucking shooting it all over the place.
McFadden
Shouldn't be
passes
too
to the high
difficult.
post. Right side. Vasquez, nice move. Right in the bottom of the bucket.
We have a
By
lot of
24.
Vietnamese girls, which I like. She's whitewashed and grew up in Idaho. Dude, we have a huge fucking Vietnamese population here. That's at what's really weird is if you live in the state of Iowa and you want to get involved in any sort of mail work, because when I was the liaison between the Postal Service and some of these private companies around here, a lot of those private companies that do their own mailings, the mailing houses that do mailings for the post office, for these other businesses, it's amazing because like there's like 2 or 3 of them and they're pure just Vietnamese. It's like 2 big Vietnamese families decided to create mailing houses on the same street, and they own like all the major fucking mailings for companies in central Iowa. It's insane.
McFadden goes up, buries the teardrop layup. And they're now up by 26. The reverse.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was
Have a
going.
cum bed. Oh,
They're
dude.
up 41
Dude,
to 13.
I had a friend who was like that, who was like a roommate, and it's like you couldn't sit anywhere near his bed because he just never washed his fucking sheets. It was fucking disgusting. He would just fuck a girl, shoot his load, other shit would happen that she would do, and then he just wouldn't clean his sheets for months, and he just slept on it, and it's like you could just look at it and see how awful it was. Oh, dude. I wonder if he's still like that. I don't know. I haven't. But when he was younger and he just didn't give a shit, it's like, dude, just throw a couple bucks in the goddamn washer and just wash that shit. That's fucking disturbing. Your sheets shouldn't literally stand on end, and you're sleeping this every day.
McFadden has it down low. Flip up and in on that last layup.
So you make a joke, but I've seen what a cum bed looks like, and it's disturbing.
Tracy has something for us.
Coach Calipari.
I don't say like, yeah, it's like, or at the very least, if you don't replace them, at least just, because that's what I do, is I've had the same sheets for a while, but I wash them. Fucking put them through the washer and dryer every week or 2.
Passes to the stripe.
Because like dead skin and just stink and everything else gets in there.
By 27.
Always been good dealing to Ukraine. My friends are fun because Americans are dicks for the most part. You're probably not wrong.
Gets it.
Ooh, a
right
Sam's
wing.
Club membership for $28.88. Oh shit.
Inside.
It's like half price of a Costco membership that I never use. Maybe I
Dumps
should
it
get a
off.
Sam's Club one.
Henry
Although
beats
Costco's
it to the
closer,
wing.
at least for now. In a few months, not so much.
All alone. Nothing but net by Ogier. But they're still behind by 25. Orchard passes it
And
up
again,
court.
Costco's got some of the good shit that Sam's Club does.
Dishes it to the
so
free
that,
throw
that
line.
might not be good. Maybe that's why.
Releases.
It's because Costco
Superb rejection.
Costco
And
took
it's
most of
outbound.
Sam's
Last touch
Clubs.
by Kentucky.
Like good shit.
Both teams will make some substitutions.
We pick new sheets and watch the old ones. Yeah, I mean you could do that. I have the same like I could do that, but I usually just wash them early enough in the day that
Ellerby catches it right
I could
wing.
easily do that.
Count it.
There we
And he'll
go.
have a chance for the three-point play.
He's either
Once
got a
again,
foul
we're
ball
fucking
or don't
annihilating
foul
a
at all.
team.
You can't
What
just
is
give up
this?
easy three-point plays.
I just I don't see if this works. I guess. I don't know.
No good. And they
We've
don't
had
get
close
the
games before. It's amazing how close the game. Maybe I'm just I don't want to sit here and say I'm getting good at the game because I've seen the guys who take like I've seen the guys who play this game and like they end up getting pretty much like perfect seasons with like
Didn't get much of a rest.
small time teams like Ivy League teams, and I know I'm not that
And
good.
splits the free throws. Lee with the shot. It's good. Nice offensive rebound.
It's those Euro shooters on your team. That's probably it. That's probably the fact that I get a lot of those world guys. That's 30 points officially. 30 points at the half. That's probably it. It's probably all the damn three-pointers I'm taking. I want to see what the box score looks like. How many three-pointers have I taken? Does it say officially at the bottom here? 4 for 7. So I've only taken 6 shots from three-point line, but I've made 4 of them. So I'm shooting 66% from.
We're all set to begin the second half, so let's get back into it.
It's crazy. All right. Well, let me see the box. All right. I want to make sure the scoreboard's there. All right. Good. Win by 18, 62-44. Gee, I did not expect this, especially considering the trouble that we had originally. The trouble that we originally had with some of the early games. Wasn't expecting that. Notre Dame destroyed Baylor, so this could get hairy. Maybe. I don't know. I keep saying that like it's going to happen, but then it doesn't because we end up just annihilating everybody. Maybe I need to start going to a smaller school and struggle again. I'm trying to get that goal of like the lifetime contract because I know that's a thing. It's here. Let's see, where is it at? I've got a lot of this. By the way, it's amazing. I've never gotten the top recruit. I've never gotten the top recruiting class. It's amazing with how good all my players are and how good our team has been. I've never had a conference player of the year. Not even a conference player of the year. Not even when I was getting these guys in fucking Grambling have I ever had a conference player of the year. It's insane. Player of the Year award winner, 2K Sports award winner, that makes sense. But, like, there's not a lot of stuff left. That lifetime contract is what I'm looking for, and then I'll leave. I'll end my time. 200,000 legacy points, I'm getting there. I don't think I'm ever going to hit 800 and 900 wins. I'm close to 500 at this point, but I'm getting to that 900, that 200,000 legacy points at least. All right. Here we go. National championship against Notre Dame. Oh, hey, we're the away team. You know what that means? That means I'm going to put on the gold. The gold. Here we go. Can we delay the start of the next game for like 15 minutes? Why, do you need to take a shit?
It's time for College Hoops 2K8. The Iowa State
No,
Cyclones
Milkauskas is
Notre Dame
not a
Fighting
conference
Irish.
winner, I guess.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
and
look.
welcome to
It's the
college
Triple H
basketball's
Metrodome.
National Championship game. We're here at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. I'm Vern Lundquist here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson. Give us your take, Bill.
The story here is the matchup at off guard. Dell is one of the premier shooting guards in the nation.
I'll
He's got
take a
that
look at
special knack
how
for
this is
finding
doing.
the open man, and he can
Overall,
pick defenses
90
apart.
for Villardo.
Cox is also in the discussion
Nick
of the
Cox,
nation's
of course.
best two guards.
Nick
He's
Cox
an
hasn't done
outstanding
as
defender
much
in the low post, and he has
as
wonderful
Milkauskas
fundamental
has.
skills down there.
Oh, you have to shower?
They're both
Well,
ready
you
to go.
better do it
We'll
now
see which of
before
the two
the
can lead their
we get to
team
the second
victory.
half. I want to feel like it's not going to take a ton, but, you know, you never know how things are going to work out.
Iowa State has it.
I guess the Metrodome looks a lot like Reliance Stadium, but still, you know, they have the uniqueness of a lot of these places is quite interesting.
Dixon has it on the inside. Pilgrim takes it up. Good
All right.
look by Dixon.
I like this. I want this to be a
Still
game.
behind by one.
We've been tearing and shredding through people
Backs in.
all day,
Misses outright.
all tournament.
Milkauskas dumps it off. Unloads. All net.
Oh
shot
my
by
God.
Zivanovic. He's got two.
Fuck your defense. It's been a while since we've been able to say that, and that was usually a NCAA football thing. The fuck your defense.
Wardell
But here we are,
catches it, top of the key.
able to show it with our shooters.
And they call goaltending.
Oh, come on. It was on its way out. Are you kidding me? Dude. Look at this. That was... Oh, really? That was practically out. That was practically out when he grabbed it. Wasn't even... Oh. Well, it's not a college hoops stream without a bullshit goaltending call.
Savanovic inbounds the ball.
Top 10 favorite Playboy
Clement
moments.
dishes it down low.
I don't know a
Left
hell
wing.
of a lot of them.
Cox launches one from beyond the arc. Chewy yanks it
I don't
down
know enough
inside.
Playboy
Capitalized
models
on the offensive rebound.
to
And they lead by 2.
give you a list.
Swings it to the wing. Dixon releases. Hits
And
the
are we
jumper.
talking just like anyone who was ever on a cover and posed, or like an actual
Passes to the
playmate?
wing. Backs him down. Chewy
I don't deal with your paper
What an offensive
your,
rebound.
your paper magazine
Glass at
models.
both ends.
I only do
Now
internet
go up by
models.
2.
Top 10 Japanese Playboy models. I don't even know Japanese Playboy models.
The shot down low. Just missed it. No three-point opportunity, but he'll go to the line for 2.
I certainly don't know American ones. I'm not going to know any Japanese ones.
Knocks down the first one.
I don't even know if Japan Playboy has like playmates.
And he'll come away 1 of 2.
Now it's going to be like top 10
Shoots the
graveyard
3.
models.
Pulled in by Chewisy.
Chewy
Top
didn't
10
get that
photo
rebound by
books.
accident. He knew right where to be.
There's probably photo books I
They
haven't
still
seen,
lead by
so
1. Terrific pass.
that tend to
This
have.
jump
I know that
made
there's
by
photo
Hedges.
books out there that are like
Went
more
after that
old
rebound
school
hard.
ones that tend to
Great
have more
work.
nudity. And those are probably better ones.
Chewisy backs down. Mikulauskis fades
That's not
away.
what I wanted.
Too strong. They're still up by 1. Under 11 minutes left in the half.
You had a picture at school where you were reading a Playboy in class.
Shooting 2. Gets the one to tie it. This next one would put them in front.
There we go. I had to move some stuff around. Ugh.
And he gives them the lead. Vasquez inbounds the ball.
Let me see here.
Catches it. Left wing.
Up.
Lee
up.
dumps it to the middle.
There we go. See, we got a game. We got a game in front of us, boys. Look at this.
Tracy Wolfson, who has some info
Look at
for
that.
us.
Just before the game, I talked with Coach Bray.
Damn,
He
dude,
told me
we're
his
only an
team
hour and a
got
half
involved
in.
first
We're
game
at
of
the
tournament,
championship.
and
I
simply
wasn't
hasn't
expecting that,
stopped since.
honestly.
As hard as it's supposed to be for a lower seed such as themselves to make it to the national
So I guess we're doing the
championship
whole
game, he
tournament.
said it hasn't seemed that difficult at all. That's how well they've been playing, and he doesn't expect anything less in this title game. We'll see if he's right.
Thank you, Tracy. Knocks down the first one. He gets the second to fall as well. Benton checks in for the first
God, why
time.
am I tired? Did I
over 10
mention?
minutes left
I don't
in
think
the
I've
half.
mentioned yet officially, but I did spend
Toole takes
a
it
good
up,
chunk of my
slides
days
in with
off
a
over the
soft
last
dribble.
couple of weeks
They're now behind by 1.
working on modding NASCAR Racing 2003 season
Right
because
side.
I was doing
Winner.
the
basket was made by Vasquez.
four-cylinder cars,
They're now up by 3.
and I
Toole
finally
brings it up to
completed
4.
basically a full set, kind of a
Skips it to
full
the
set
right wing.
basically. It's like 32 cars. So I have a 32 car field ready to go for like a
Snatches the
season that I
rebound.
want to do.
Finished
And
nice
I've been
down
watching
low.
other
Last
people
shot.
who do like
Mikulauskis
sim
inbounds the
seasons.
ball.
He gets
And
the
like
job
one of the main
done
things is they don't
almost
actually
every
play
time,
in it,
We're
and that's
talking
probably
about
going to
a
be one of
fellow
the
with onions.
differences. Is I'm
Corralled
going
by
to actually at least
Toole.
try to drive in it. I'm probably not
Leads
going to
him with the
live stream it
pass.
because there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Because there's a lot of like most of the stuff that I've seen when they do sim seasons.
Dishes it to the free throw line.
Only a couple guys really make like graphics and stuff and try to make it seem semi-professional.
Vasquez, they're
A lot of
bringing
other
the double
dudes
team.
tend
Has
to
it
just
upright.
sort of like play the replay and then just do commentary over it, and
Out
it
left.
feels kind of lame sometimes. What's amazing to me is the ones who also do like the 100%
9
races
minutes
where
left
it's
in the
like they're
half.
doing, or even the 50% ones where it's just an hour and a half of driving.
Lead pass
I
to
probably
the
do 20 or
inside.
25%. Thought you were gonna say you're something that involves physical effort.
Hedges for
Wow.
3. Vasquez gets the board inside.
I pulled the gamer's
Great
fat and
rebound.
can't
The
do
big
anything
fella's
hard.
not afraid to do the dirty work, Vern.
Well, at least you understand. You're just pulling out a lane
rejection.
card.
What a last line of
Hey,
resistance.
let's go. Oh, God, I made it that time.
Last shot laid in by Cox.
Oh, God, my throat is
Inbounds the
dying.
ball. Both teams come fast and hard out of the gate.
Which one will start to wear out is my only question.
There we go.
Tool raises up. Villardell grabs the rebound inside.
I was thinking about making this a long stream. I don't know, because I haven't done WMMA in a little bit, and I need to do that. That'd be the next thing on the rotation.
Vasquez backs him down.
But then also I want to do I want to show off like the NASCAR stuff that I've
right
made.
back with his own three.
I'm kind of proud. Like I don't do a lot of like 3D modeling, and I haven't really figured out like track making. But I know enough about Photoshop to make some cars on existing bodies. That's what I can do.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around.
Damn it.
Such a thief, Vern.
Goes up. Can't convert. But he'll go to the line for two.
This is still on MOP from last game, right? That didn't change? Okay, that didn't change. I mean, it's a closer game at least, so that makes
He
sense.
makes the first. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
I only spent my entire first like 15 seasons in well, I think I was on all conference for the first few seasons when I was learning how to play the game on a consistent basis and doing awful. God, some of those early seasons really had me damn near throwing my disc out the window.
Takes it up. Great finish in traffic. He's got four.
Then I make it to All-American forever.
Notre Dame
I
has
guess
had
I'm
serious
finally ready for
problems with their
MOP.
interior defense. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
Oh.
Coach Bray is definitely aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders
Girls
into
think
the
you're
paint,
toxic
even
because,
if it
well, look
means
at us.
leaving the
You're
perimeter
damn
open.
right.
Desperate measures here.
Fuck
Vern.
them bitches.
He attacked it with everything he had, but it still wasn't enough.
Good defense, not letting them jam it home.
It's like they
About
say,
6.5
fuck
minutes
bitches, get
left in the
money.
half. Tool passes
It's
way
a
down.
very true life statement. Except you don't
catches it. Left wing.
you don't date them.
Behind the arc.
Like fuck them.
Inside by Benton.
Benton with a great offensive
Just make
rebound
money.
there.
That's what I'm
He
doing.
worked so hard to establish position.
But it's recovered by Iowa State.
I did have like one of my gay friends who was like, "You need to get laid." I'm like, "I'm fine."
Notre Dame will take its first timeout.
It's been a little bit, but I mean, I don't mind.
Well, let's
Not to
get
mention,
back
I don't
the
have a
action.
ton of time, especially around Christmas coming around. You work enough 10 and 12-hour days, you're too tired to go out and try to be likable. Or try to give a shit about people who might not be likable. What?
Far
I was right
side.
there.
Passes it to the free throw line.
being
Dixon
a-
throws it up.
Of course.
Off
So that
target
was a
from
while
16
ago.
feet.
That's old news now. People have already forgotten
Ellerby.
about the fact that she's a shitty person. What, did
Hands it
something
off.
new happen in the last day or
Dishes
two?
it to the
Or is it just the
Drained
more
by
recent,
Jewison.
or is it
That's
just the
15
stuff that we
unanswered
kind of
points.
already know about, like the DMCAing and the trying to go after people, like fucking It's a
Fired.
Gundam's
Three-pointer by
sponsors.
Dixon. They cut it to 6.
By the way, the tier 3 subs are such fucking awful simps that they don't
Miller
give a shit.
backs in.
That's the thing.
Lets
That's the
it
thing
go.
about a lot of those, about a lot of the
Pulls it
fucking.
in. About 5.5
About a
minutes
lot
left
of the
in half.
fucking beta dudes who
Defender
spend
did a great
$25 a
job
month on
keeping
people
with
like
him.
Pokemon.
Terrific D.
Is it
Dicey
doesn't fucking
pass.
matter. They don't give a shit if she's a shitty person. If she bends over and shows her ass in yoga
Bounce
pants,
pass
that's
to
all
the
they give a
elbow.
fuck about.
Crosses
What
it
they would
over.
really give a fuck about if she admitted to having a
No good.
boyfriend. That
Shot clock
really
back.
would be the thing.
The last ball
Honestly,
down
her
low.
being a shitty
You
person
just can't give anybody that
probably
much
doesn't
room.
hurt her
Way to
nearly as
ask
much
about
as when Keemstar fucking
Zivanovic
outed her having a boyfriend. That probably did
Has
more
it right
did
side.
more harm to her because
backs down.
let's be honest,
Stolen
that's
by
what a lot of the
Notre Dame.
fucking
It's one-on-one.
simps are about. They had the one dude who
Goes up.
fucking
He
was
gets hammered, and he'll head to the stripe.
There's
what's
no
her name?
arguing that call.
Amaranth?
He definitely got
He was
that.
like a mod in like Amaranth's sub, and he had that. God, this is probably a
Makes
year
the
or so
first.
ago.
Both teams go
But
make
he
some
sent
substitutions.
her like the whole long DM thing about like, oh man, you know, I wanted to meet you at TwitchCon, and you know, I can't believe you had a guy this whole time, and you know, being a mod, we were gonna meet at TwitchCon, and I was gonna ask you out for drinks and see where the night took us, and maybe something would happen. But to find out you're already involved in a relationship like that, that's the more damning thing. To be like, yo, she's already taken, by the way. That's more damning than her being a shitty person. Like, I think I feel like she's a fucking Twitch streamer. Like, I mean, she has that. It kind of. I feel like it kind of comes with the territory. It really depends. Like, there are some good people, but like, I don't know. You can kind of already tell just by like someone's content. Like, you can't mask yourself the entire time on live stream. Like, that's why I try to be fairly brutally honest about the fact that I'm a bit of a degenerate weeb. Like, I can't hide that shit for fucking ever.
And they're now out in front by 6.
But yeah, she attacked a literal 8-year-old for trolling her. Yeah, once again, her fucking tier 3 subs aren't going to give a fuck about that. People are going to try to make her feel bad, and then, like, I know a fucking Gundam video is coming for that. I know a fucking Gundam video is coming, but literally, like, I guarantee there's going to be a shitload of outlets out there and other streamers who are like, hey, you know, she's a person too, and you're doing that, blah, blah, blah. Her guy streamer friend admitted they were in a relationship in their gamer house. She tried to get people kicked out. I mean, yeah.
He gets them both.
You're going to see some people who don't, you're going to see some people who cover this kind of shit, like fucking Gundam and Quartering will probably do a video about it. Maybe a couple other people. But then other than that, you're going to get other Twitch streamers who are like, guys, she's just, you know, the person was actually trolling. So, you know, is she really at fault? And, you know, she didn't know. And
shoots from 13 feet.
It's not, nothing's going to come from it. Nothing. She's not going to be losing. The guys who are her tier 3 subs don't give a shit if she fucking killed a baby on stream. They might think something. They might be like, I don't know, man. There are streamers that, like, they have the sort of appeal that they could probably get away with doing a lot of shit, and it doesn't matter because dudes just want to see their ass.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
This guy friend was a predator too. Yeah, but I mean,
dumps it inside.
Twitch ain't gonna do anything about it. The tier 3 subs aren't gonna give a shit.
It's good.
I bet you most of the tier 2 and 1 subs aren't hardly gonna give a shit.
2:22 left in the first half. The Irish will
Had a
take
chick say I have the best shit face she'd ever say, so I'll take that.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
Can you imagine the people who are sitting like way far away, like even in the first row over there, like you're still quite a ways away from the actual basketball court.
Benton inbounds the ball.
I like we're rating her subs.
Passes to the top of the key.
But like it's not just her specifically. Like there's a lot of people who are like that. Like if you like okay, if fucking what's his name? The fucking New Zealand dude who does the woodworking, if he turned out to be a shitty person, that would definitely affect his subs. Because the whole thing is that he's like a really cool, awesome guy, and he doesn't really care about his subs. He just wants to be a good person. And like yeah, that would affect him. But like a lot of these other streamers, like them being a shitty person, is not. It's not gonna fuck with him.
Obviously, that could have been avoided.
Like I said, attacking an 8-year-old for trolling her, you're gonna get people saying, "Well, you know, he was trolling her, and you know, she's only a person. You know, she maybe didn't know." Like there's gonna be excuses. There always is. That's how it always works.
Nothing but net by Cox. He's shooting 66%.
I like to beat off the chicks, but I still understand if they're a shit person. So, yeah.
Tool goes to the crossover. Gets it left wing. Henry hits it. They're now down by 8. Mikulowskis inbounds the ball.
If you're hot, you can get away with it. I mean, yeah, I know I'm screwed.
Low block. Cox goes up. Hammer.
Don't worry. If anything happens to me and I end up getting like fucking temporary banned, I'm just. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to claim claim I'm some sort of like underrepresented
Caught.
deal.
Goes up. He gets the second to fall as well.
Claim to be some sort of underrepresented
with some
group
abysmal
where
stats.
it's a thought crime to
Didn't watch his feet
to
and
punish me.
steps on the line. We're going the other way.
I saw a dude
He
do
lost
that.
track of where he was,
I
Vern.
saw
That's just
there's
not-
a
it's
guy who
basketball.
is kind of a shit stir on some people, and he's kind of he's a shit poster. And then I forget who it was. I think it was like he was trolling Jordan
Backs
Grace, I
him
think it
down.
was.
Kicks it
And
out to the outside.
Jordan, this was like
Benton gets
pretty
the
recently
ball.
too, and
That's
Jordan
his
Grace
first
was
foul.
like trying to get him
I don't agree
fucking
with that call at
canceled and
all.
get his shit like DMCA'd and reported and all that. And so what he decided to do is he turned his he turned his
Catches it, left wing.
Twitter profile picture into the autism logo with like the heart with the puzzle pieces. And in his Twitter, he put his pronouns and also that he's an autistic, and he's an autism advocate. So he's like, hey, listen, I'm autistic. You can't. So yeah, he's obviously just being a shit poster, but it was kind of funny that to do that, he was like, hey, listen, you're dealing with an autistic person. How dare you attack an autistic person and try to cancel them? It's like, you're a piece of shit, but that's funny.
18 seconds left in the first half.
But he really did it just to fuck with her. Like he really did it just to, like he's not even trying to be serious about it. He's
Too
just
much
doing it
contact
just to
there,
fuck
Vern.
with her.
You're not going to get away with it if you affect the shot that much.
And he makes the first. Chewy seat is
That's
back in the game
big. That's
after a
fucking
short
big
rest.
ball shit posting. It really is. I think even as of right now, his Twitter profile picture is still the autism logo, the autism heart with the puzzle pieces. And I think it still says he's an autism advocate. Oh shit, that was halftime.
49-39. What do you think of the first half, Bill?
Well, I don't want to rule out the possibility of a comeback, Vern. It hasn't been pretty
Wow,
so
they've
far,
actually
but
shot
there
more
is plenty of
3-pointers than me.
time.
Maybe that's why I'm only down by or I'm only up by 10. Chuisi and Cox. All right,
And now
that's a
it's time to show
good
you our
that's a
player
good
Bill
Cox
spread
has been
right there.
lights out
Like
from
one of our
before,
best
Vern.
post players and
Must
one of
feel
our
like
best
he's throwing
3-point
the ball
shooters.
in the ocean. Every shot he takes goes through, and he looks absolutely
I just saw a thing
unstoppable.
pop up for a Twitch stream. Oh, there it is. Okay. Someone I'm following that I never watch. Why am I still following them on Twitch? I never watch their Twitch streams.
Tremendous effort from our player. of
That's
the
why
half.
it's always kind of interesting when people ask me about like the people I follow on Twitch. And I don't
We're
follow a
all
lot
set
of
to
people on
begin the
Twitch
second
because I
half.
don't really watch Twitch. I watch a few people, but like yeah, there's a dude who's like basically he used to be on YouTube and he went on a YouTube hiatus for like 4 years and he
inbounds
was
it
just
to
on
start the
Twitch all
second
the
half.
time.
Let's send it down to
And I
Tracy
still don't
Wilson.
really
Over
watch
the
him.
break,
Just
I
I
had a
don't know.
word with Coach Wilson. He felt it wouldn't be classy
I'm amazed
to
that
run
I'm
up
a
the
Twitch
score, was
streamer.
going to change things in a way to make sure that doesn't happen. He went on
Considering
to
I
say
don't
that he
watch
wasn't going
much
to
of
mix up his
anybody at
rotation.
all.
Even though he knows he has talent on the end of his bench,
I
he felt
probably
that the
could.
players he
I
used
got
in the
3
first half
monitors,
gave
put
him
someone on in the
best chance of
background, do
winning
some
this game.
networking.
He
That's probably
won't
also
stray
why I
from
don't
that
have a ton
game
of
plan.
people either.
Guys?
Well done,
Because
Tracy.
I don't do
Thank
any
you.
like real
The
networking.
jumper was
Wow.
buried by
To the
Zivanovic.
fucking hand and arm in the
4 for 5
face,
for the game.
elbow against his chin, he still made it.
With the crossover. Benton
Tyler for
From
content
deep.
creator of the year.
made by
Oh,
two.
shit.
He's
Absolutely
2 for 3
not.
from deep. Leads him with the pass.
Ah, damn it.
Juicy.
Oh,
Will
fuck
be a
it. I knew
goal
it. I fucking knew it. Just realized your guy's actually Coach Wilson. Yeah, I put my name in this. What of it? What of it?
Benton inbounds the ball.
All I really made sure is that he wasn't bald. That's all I really didn't want him to be a bald guy.
Pilgrim catches it left side.
Oh, shit. Egotism.
Skip pass, left wing. Stolen away
What
by
would you
Savanovic.
rather I named him?
Clement goes up. The D was really waiting for him there.
Coach Shane Hollister. That's what I'll do the next series that I play of this. I'll restart it. And his name will be Shane Hollister. Just so you have to think about that every time I play this game.
Dishes it to the low block. The last layup was dropped in by Hedges.
Go back to Carambly and coach them to a chip. See, I coached them for 5 years and couldn't get past the second round. That's why I showed up to a bigger school.
High post.
Of course, maybe now that I'm on like MOP level and I'm quite a bit better than I used to be when I first started. Maybe now I can actually coach them to
And it's
that.
controlled by Notre Dame. It's one-on-one.
He needed
As
a
fat
little
as Real
pepper on
Tyler?
it.
Yeah,
You've
you're
got to make
probably right.
nice, crisp passes.
Under 11
I haven't
minutes
seen
left
what he
in the
looks
second
like,
half.
but yeah.
Pass,
I'm not going to
high
sit here and
post.
lie and tell you I got like a fucking six-pack.
Savanovic gets it. Left
I was hungry. I didn't have much for breakfast a couple days ago. I think it was Sunday. I hardly had anything for breakfast, and I worked 6 hours until lunch at 1:30. I decided to get carry-out Domino's. Ordered it before lunch, got it at lunch. It was like a large pizza. I ate the whole thing in one sitting because I got like halfway through and I thought that was good. And then I was like, fuck it, I want to eat another piece. And then I ate another piece, and then I realized I was 3/4 of the way through the pizza, so why not? I ain't no quitter. I didn't eat anything the rest of the day, but I ate my fucking entire large Domino's pizza in one sitting. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm
He makes the first.
I'm fucking
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some
shredded like fucking Drew McIntyre over here. You're tired? All right. It's only 9:15.
He gets them both.
Might be 10:15 for you, but either way,
Inbounds the ball.
Jesus. Mid-American like Bradley. Yeah, I might go to some mid-tier team that could be a Cinderella team every year.
Sizing up his man.
Like how Gonzaga is, but maybe a little bit lower. You know where I should go? Drake. Go to it. It's still in Iowa. It's a mid-major team in a mid-major conference.
Love the strength. He fought through the foul, no problem. And that'll give him the three-point chance.
Archibald Barbecue. Yeah, I could do that.
Good for the three-point play. The Cyclones still hold a
My stomach
narrow
hurts
lead.
too.
Vasquez gets it to go. Clement
Dealing with a
with
lot.
nice
I
pass.
tried to have I had like
And
actual
both teams in
groceries
that
and ate
category.
like actual groceries. And my body seems to be like rejecting it. After eating horse shit. Now I'm trying to eat like somewhat decently, and my body's like, nah, we can't do this.
Knocks it down from
My
3
body's
points.
reacting like the Simpsons body when they try to eat vegetarian, like when Lisa tries to get them all vegetarian, and they're all just sitting there shaking and shivering after trying to eat a salad. So they got to eat like burgers and pizza because their bodies can't handle it. I think that's what's going on with my body. It's just so used to garbage.
Goes up.
I'll just put it up. I was
The offensive rebound.
getting into like that offensive 3-second zone. Wasn't gonna work.
Chuisi fades away.
I was thinking the
Hauls it
fadeaway
in.
would work.
That's his fourth
well.
rebound thus far. Tool.
Maybe
hands
if
it
I
off.
do a turnaround
Tosses it up.
fadeaway.
Hedges
Maybe if I
gets
do the old
rebound.
Kobe or
Hits the
Dirk
shot.
Nowitzki.
Hits the
Maybe that'll
shot,
work.
And the crowd goes
Ooh.
nuts. The
Ooh,
Cyclones
it's a 1-point
take their
game.
first timeout.
Let's do shot selection. I think our defense has been
Getting set to
okay,
inbound the ball.
but we need to drain a shot or two. I need to do some pick and rolls. I need to do some
Lee
strategies
inbounds the
here.
ball. Just 1 point
That's what we need
separating
to
the
do.
teams.
Boom! There it is.
Clement dumps it off. Chuisi
Get the
with
big man.
shot.
God, fuck it.
Wardell.
I should have just had him drive to the
giving it
hoop. I
all
thought he was a
today.
little too
He
guarded,
also
but he wasn't.
anticipates the ball coming off
Fuck.
the rim, depending on the
I
angle
don't
and
need this. I
trajectory.
don't. Oh, why'd you get off your man?
Misfired on that last three by Tool.
Damn it.
Last shot laid in by Benton.
It's all right.
Gets
Go,
up
go, go,
close
go,
and personal,
go,
and
go, go.
closes the deal.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody.
All
to do
right,
anything
all right, all right, all
about
right.
it. Caught. Gets it.
There you go.
That last shot
Cox with the three.
What a great setup on that delivery. What a play.
You just choked a 10-point lead. I mean, that's par for the course for us. We've had 10-point leads before that we choked away. I've had 10-point leads that I choked away within like 2 minutes.
Pilgrim bricks it off the back of the rim. Just over 7 minutes left in the second half.
That was a much quicker shot.
Oh, fucking heat check. Let's go.
So it's tough to fault him.
We need to keep heat checking Cox and see if he just keeps draining them. It's an immediate 6 points right there.
Tool kicks it out to the left wing. That last three-pointer was missed by Hedges. The
Where is he?
Cyclones have
Where is
been
he?
dialed in
There you
from
go.
long range.
They've got to learn to be patient
Fuck
on
it.
offense. Good shots.
Oh, my God.
Philadelphia
The heat
inbounds
check.
the ball. Notre
Let's
Dame
go.
struggling on defense, and Tracy has a quick report.
We like Northern Iowa
Coach
against
Bray
Texas
is
A&M.
not at all happy with
Yeah.
the drought they're going through and told his assistants to find a way.
Keep it
any
going.
way to
Let's
turn
keep it
this
rolling.
around.
All right, Tracy. Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
Was it Texas A&M or Texas Tech? I think it was A&M.
Down low. The lay-in was good by Tool, but they still trailed by 6.
I don't know why everyone thinks
About
UNI is
6.5
good. They've been
minutes
kind of
left in
shit
the second
recently.
half.
Yeah, I mean, they have.
Beats it to the baseline. Pulls
Heat
the
check.
trigger.
Oh,
Ripped
damn
down
it.
by Zivanovic.
Who was that? Oh, we got Milkauskas back. Okay, cool. That's good.
Tries the
Just when we
spin
needed
move.
him. Cox was
What a
going on a
superb
run.
handle. The ball
We get
is simply
Milkauskas
an
back in.
extension of his arm at this point.
He really breaks down the defense. What an advantage. Zivanovic hands it off.
Oh, shit.
But it's retrieved
No,
by
no, no.
Zivanovic. Cox
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
passes it back to the wing.
There we go. I hit the wrong thing on the D-pad. Just try it.
Dixon
Ah,
throws it
I
down.
was hoping for a
Dixon
rebound
did a
there.
good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Just because they kind of went on a run before
Picks
choking
it
the
up.
mother of chokes.
Fouled hard, and he'll take
Wasn't
the
that the year
line.
like wasn't the Texas like right before the Texas A&M game? Wasn't that the one? Wasn't that the same year that you and I won like that buzzer beater against Texas? I think that was the same year. Like the game before that game, I believe was the one where they hit that half court buzzer beater against
Gets
Texas.
them both.
I want to say
Again,
that's.
inbounds the ball. About 5.5
What is
minutes
with you
left
and
in the second
Bradley?
half.
What is your obsession with
Backs it
Bradley?
off the glass and in.
Did you go there?
Terrific feed by Clement.
Is that your alma
5
mater?
assists, and he leads both teams
You have a
in that
girl
category.
that you love
Steal
there?
by Cox. Passes inside.
Fuck.
A steal by Hedges.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
Damn it.
Tool. Has it on the perimeter. Perfect shot by
hell.
Dixon. He's got 14. Clement brings it up court.
Let's get. Hey, there you go, there you go.
Zivanovic dumps it to the paint.
Ah, with a
Layup
bit of
is
people
dropped
in there,
by
but that's all right.
Mikulauskis.
Old school, Vern.
You're a Bradley
Gives
fan
him
and your
the
sister went
fingertips
there?
to
Okay.
let it drop in.
The
I mean, I
Irish
understand.
will take the timeout.
Shot selection. I think we keep that
Getting
going.
set to inbound the ball. Both teams are making a few lineup
It worked
changes.
for us the first time. Why not try to keep it going? You know.
Pilgrim inbounds the
Damn.
ball.
Thought I had it.
Withers takes it up. He
Hey,
rips
there's
down
the block.
rebound.
This guy can usually finish in
Come on,
traffic,
it's a
but the
5-point
D was
game,
too
boys.
good, even for him on that one.
Zivanovic dumps it off.
Damn it. Ah, come on, come on, come on. Back him in, back him in.
Back
Spin it around. There you go.
fouls him.
Call for the foul. Whew. All right.
Nails it.
Making this
Both
interesting.
teams are making a few lineup changes.
Make this a 7-point game. That's a comfortable lead, especially with this much time left. It's not just like, how can you not even have a team that wins those conference back-to-back games? And in the tournament, but teams that had freak runs and nothing afterwards.
He gets the second
I mean,
goal as
usually
well.
I think
Both
conference
teams are going to make
champions,
some
if they win the
substitutions.
conference tournament, don't they Did they win the season or did they win the actual conference tournament? Because I think it's the conference tournament that gets them their bid. Really depends. Because I thought that pretty much every conference bid got you an automatic, like every conference tournament win got you an automatic
I
bid.
think these fans are getting excited, Vern. They're making some noise now.
Mikolauskas takes it up. Slides
There you
it.
go.
Soft finger roll. He's got 10.
Mikauskas is killing it.
Lost track of his position and stepped
Hey,
out of
let's
bounds line.
go.
That is a turnover. Both teams
All
are
right.
making substitutions.
Can we make it 9?
Both teams are going to
Can we
shake
make it
things
9?
up a
Can we
little
keep
bit with
this?
some subs.
Keep the lead comfy.
Mikolauskas inbounds the ball.
I'm really big on
Lead pass to
Oh,
the
shit.
inside. Last
We
shot
got it.
by Chuisi. He is
I'm
so
big on
smooth taking
just
it in.
kind of killing some clock at this point. Man, they're killing all their timeouts right now trying to
Both
make
teams
something
will make
happen.
some substitutions.
Oh, damn.
Tool from
Damn.
deep. Gets the bucket.
Ooh, okay.
He's shooting 50% from three-point range.
It's fine.
Just over 3 minutes left in the second half. Zivanovic hands it off. Backs in.
Oh.
Mikolauskas
Put it
throws
up. Got it.
Down the trifecta.
Oh, my God.
Now
8
out in
points.
front by 8.
Just keep it going. God, we need that clock to tick down.
Leads him with the pass. Pilgrim on the money. He's 3 for 6 for the game.
There you
Vasquez inbounds the ball. 2:46 left in the game. Chuisi gets it outright. The
Damn it.
steal.
Damn it.
Again, he's making big plays on defense.
We had Zivanovic open, too.
Pilgrim
We're going to try
goes
for a
up,
3.
hits the soft reverse layup. He's
All right,
shooting
we're still
57%
okay.
of the game.
Yeah, we need to quiet them down. We need to really quiet them down.
Pass left side. Intercepted.
Shit.
See that? He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a thief, Vern.
Come on.
Hedges.
Come on.
He's off from 3.
There you go. Go.
Fellow with a tough rebound. No denying him on that one.
2 minutes remaining. Vasquez backs down.
Got it.
Takes it
Nice.
up.
Easy 2 points. Quiet that crowd down
They
a
take
little
a
bit.
6-point lead.
Don't need you getting all, ooh. They're trying to quicken up the pace here.
Catches it. Right wing.
Under 2 minutes.
Villardell
Shit.
goes up.
Oh, come on now.
Zivanovic just picked up his 3rd foul of the game.
I get it. You think Bradley needs to be in the tournament with a higher seed? May not.
Caught. Is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest.
Take it up with whoever makes the seeds.
That helps their cause, Vern, but they'll need even more help to come all the way back.
All right, what do we got?
1:43 left in the game. Caught. Passes it to the wing.
Oh, with a hand in the face. Oh my God.
They're leading 84
Oh,
to
bad
76.
pass.
The last shot laid gently
He's gonna
in.
pass to him.
That's what you
He's
teach
gonna pass to
youngsters,
him.
Vern,
Ah,
and
damn.
obviously he has learned. Use
All
the
right,
height
I think that'll
advantage
do it.
when
I
you've
think
got
that
it.
was the dagger needed.
High post.
It's gonna take a lot for them to get back into
Dishes
this.
Down low. Hedges inside. Banks it
All
right
right.
in. They've got it within 7. Chuisi nails the
Oh, he got it. I think it's over.
By 9.
I think it's over now.
Inbounds the ball.
Chuisi putting the double daggers in.
Beats it far side. Yanked down inside by Mikolauskas.
There we go. I think that's it.
Did
They
a
couldn't
real
make it
good job
happen.
to stay that close on a shooter. Just getting a hand up will bother most players enough
Oh,
to make
dude.
them miss.
Now we're heat checking Mikauskas, and he's fucking draining them. Jesus.
Villardell has it right wing.
I wonder if realistically they would have started
Lets it
fouling
go.
earlier.
18-footer on the money by
Are
2.
they gonna
He
start
just
fouling being
rose
down
up
by
and
9?
nailed it.
That silky smooth release does him well from that distance.
Okay.
Mikolauskas fires.
Oh my
Good
God.
downtown.
Every basket is
Our
another
man.
dagger.
Our man of the
Open up,
tournament.
Vern.
Mikauskas gotta be leaving to go get drafted, right? That's gotta happen.
Tool
I don't know where he's at. I mean, the fact that he's here, he could even leave as an underclassman. Who knows?
The ball.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to. Just for old time's sake.
Way outside. Off with time to spare, but the buzzer beater was missed by Cox. My, oh my, what a game.
Three-peat.
We have a new national champion.
Three-peat. How did Chuisi get player of the game?
These players rose to the challenge in the
I really thought Milkauskas just killed that. Might have been the.
And now it's time to show you our player
he did
of the
get
game.
20 points, but I feel like Milkauskas really killed it in this. Not just in this game, but in the whole damn tournament. Guess I'll take
Now
it.
let's send it over to Greg Gumbel.
I'm guessing the game-changing performance is going to be one of those daggers. I bet you that interception, that damn interception that Chuisi had, really killed the game. Oh no, that 3-point. Oh, that's still with 3 minutes left. I guess that really was the turn right there.
All right, Greg, thank you. And now for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery, I'm Vern Lundquist. Thanks for watching the National Championship game on 2K Sports.
A three-peat. All right. Off-season recruiting period starts. You know, we're past the 2-hour mark at this point, so I'll probably do all that later. But let me see this. Look at that. Milkauskas in 84, Cox in 86. Oh, yeah, Milkauskas is going to graduate anyway, as well as Zivanovic, so they're gone. What a way to end it. What a way to end it. Nick Cox is still a junior, but he might still leave anyway. NCAA champions. Damn, dude. Player of the Year from North Carolina. Mid-major Player of the Year, one of the dudes from Gonzaga. Hey, Coach of the Year again. I think that's the third time I've won it. Nice. Defensive Player of the Year from Stanford. Yep. Big Man of the Year, North Carolina. Freshman of the Year. First Team All-American. Do we ever get anybody here? Are we allowed to have people from here? No? Okay, cool. Conference champion. Did we win conference? I don't think we did. Oh, we did. We did win the conference championship. I thought Texas did it. Well, no, that was last year. Texas has dropped out in the last couple seasons after last season. Conference Coach of the Year. Can we get a Conference Player of the Year? No? Okay, cool. Guess we're not allowed a Conference Player of the Year. Jesus Christ. Conference Freshman of the Year. First Team All-Conference. Hey, we at least got Nick Cox in there. Second Team All-Conference. Oh, my God. We couldn't get Chuisi or Milkauskas or any of those dudes in there. Didn't get anyone in Freshman All-Conference. All right, cool. Zivanovic and Milkauskas graduated, but it doesn't look like they're going to go declare for the draft. Interesting. Three-peat. Makes up for when we got Raffle stomped in the fucking second. Was it? Which one of these years did we get creamed by Iowa? I think it was one of the Sweet 16 ones. I think it was this one. Well, Cox didn't leave, so he's going to stay with us. No extra points. I think we've gotten all the points. Have we gotten all the points we're going to get? I guess I don't mind, you know. Teaching is good. Charisma, discipline is, of course, what we want. I'd probably take one of the teaching and let me see what charisma makes practice more effective. Yeah. Maybe turn the teaching to do A defensive, but oh well. Let me just take a look-see at some of these places. Kentucky wants us. Of course they do. Michigan, Clemson, St. John's, Georgetown, Charlotte, Boise State, Ball State. All the way down. Nothing really sticks out to me as a place to go right now. Not to mention we haven't gotten that coveted lifetime contract. But if I find something that pokes out at me that seems cool, I'll be more than happy to take it. George Mason wouldn't be too bad as a. There was that one point in time that they were a big team. 7-22, Jesus. Longwood, Gardner-Webb, Albany. I could be the Great Danes. Sacramento State, Portland State. New Orleans. Interesting teams. Decently interesting. Wonder if Boise State has a blue court as well. Well, we'll just skip that. There we go. Calipari finally retired, and they got the coach from Nevada. Interesting. Nothing else really. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there was any other big teams that I would have wanted to go to anyway, so. Are we gonna keep these guys? I think we keep these guys. We've been doing real good with these guys. I don't wanna change this up right now. This guy's got good. We got a offensive master, a defensive near master. They both got good scouting. One's got good charisma. I don't think there's anyone that could take over that guy. Maybe if he had slightly better charisma. I see someone with slightly better charisma, but his offense and scouting is not as good as it should be. I don't see a backup charisma guy that's like that. I think I got maybe two of my best guys right now. I think they both do well. No transfers. Export the draft class. Sure. I don't think we have anyone for that, but that's all right. Season 2. So there we go. We officially have a second season draft class. That's good. We got something for NBA 2K8. I think we'll just leave it at there then. We'll leave it with our success here. We can do a lot of the off-season stuff afterward. We can do the off-season stuff on the next stream. It's getting long, but we managed to go through the entire deal. And hey, now we're officially up to MOP. I didn't think this would happen. I didn't think we'd get to that point, but here we are. So probably do something else after this on stream. I'm gonna overwrite it again just to make sure. Yeah, probably gonna do another one here. Do something else after this. As to what I'm gonna do, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I need to do some WMMA, but I also kind of want to do some NASCAR. I could do both. I don't know how long I want to be on here. But I do need to take a break at the very least on stream for probably about 10-15 minutes. So it's probably going to be a good 10-15 minutes of like music with the BRB thing. But nonetheless, if you're watching this on YouTube, this will be the end of this video. There you go. We have gotten through the end of the season. 3-peat champions. We're going to stay here. I'm really gunning for I don't know how long it's going to take me to get that. Wonder if you got to be there 10 years or not. I don't know. But either way, there you go. National champs again. I'm about as good as I'm about as big as I'm gonna get at this point. Because I thought All-American was a good stop, but I don't know. We just fucking annihilated people this entire stream. So I guess we're doing MOP from now on, and we're gonna see what happens. I guarantee what's probably gonna happen is within the first like couple of games, I'm gonna end up losing at home, and my 50-game win streak is gone. But I really don't want to play Political Machine. I really don't want to play Political Machine on stream anymore. I don't know. I'm just not super big into it right now, but nonetheless, I at least need to take a break. I'm going to come back and do something. I'm not 100% sure. Once again, you watch this on YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate it, and I will see you next time.